God, the soundtrack for this game is so good. All right, hey everyone, welcome to Crazy Hair Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? I think I don't really keep track of anything anymore in regards to the passing of time. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Paradise Killer. It is the final Paradise Killer stream, probably. Possibly, probably. Um, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish the game. I don't think I have anything else to talk to anyone about. All I have left to do is uh collect a few things, and then yeah, this is the finale where I beat Supreme Calamitous. Uh, um, yeah, I just have a few collectibles to grab. The motion blur is on again every time. They have patched this game multiple times, but they have not fixed that yet. I don't know what's going on with that. So we have a few collectibles to grab, and then we're done. We're gonna go off to the trial. So I see one collectible up there. Oh man, we're pretty good. We have almost everything. So there's not a whole lot left to collect, but we will collect all the things. Yes, like and retweet that tweet if you value your life. I think that Mario shit came out today, or maybe it was yesterday or tomorrow. I don't know. I know I'm not buying it. So there was a great tweet highlighting how all of it is it comes out on the 18th. Yeah, there was a great tweet highlighting how half-assed the port job is. Basically, it's just a bunch of fucking emulators and ROMs packaged together into a crappy launcher. And that's the truth. That's not a rumor made by angry virgins who don't want people to be happy. That's an actual truth. That's actually what happened. The data miners got the game and checked out all the fun stuff going on inside of it. And people weren't happy. And there's a cognitive dissonance with Nintendo fans where they want so, and I get it. They want it to be good. I get it. You know, it very much does suck for them that their favorite billion-dollar company is doing something bad. But it's true. Dire Rose Carving. The fish that vomits skeletons laid siege to France for 3 centuries before the siege was broken in the Great Betrayal. Yeah, the fact of the matter is, regarding the Mario shit, plain and simply, if you're just going to be objective about it, the precedent has already been set. We already have the Crash remakes and the Spyro remakes as a precedent. Those are 3 full remakes. Full remakes from the ground up. 60 FPS on PC, obviously not on console, but $40. $40 for 3 full remakes. Nintendo was charging $60 for 3 shitty ports, not even full remakes. You cannot not compare those 2 collections. No, they're allowed to just be lazy bastards. They can if they want to, but they can't expect people to be fucking pooping their pants over 3 shitty ports. And they can't expect people to think that $60 is an acceptable price for it. They can do whatever they want. They can't expect people to like it. You notice the clouds?
Got it.
What about them? They break. You see them flicker every so often.
Sure.
This reality is dying. The wheels are starting to come off. What else is going to break? Everything and nothing, probably. Something to look forward to. But yeah, I don't understand why so many people are basically simping for the company and defending them. They're like crusaders out there defending them. Oh, there's something on top of the factory. Defending them with their last breath. And it's just very very sad to watch people fighting tooth and nail to defend the honor of fucking Nintendo. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, how sad and empty does your life have to be for you to say, I'm going to fight for Nintendo. I'm going to be a chivalrous white knight, and I'm going to defend them from all the internet bullies calling them out with valid criticisms of their shitty product. I don't know what the fuck happened to Nintendo over the past 10 years. They used to be my fucking favorite company. Favorite game company ever. And they just, they got soft. They got lazy. They started cutting corners. They started not giving a shit. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. And I don't see them doing a 180 anytime soon. I think we are locked in to this shitty, lazy version of Nintendo forever. They're just gonna be shit forever. These days feel short to you? When the island ends, the flow of time gets weird. Technically, we're still on the last day of the island, so the crime still happened last night. Now I get it.
That's strange.
Get what? Why you people are so messed up? That's a great defense of why the day-night cycle has cycled like 50 days, but it's still the last day. I think most of the things I have left to do are Shinji's to talk to. Oh. I'm gonna go in the water. I don't think there's a whole lot of blood crystals left for me to find. When I buy the final skin from Crimson, I want to see just how many blood crystals I have left, because that's how many times I could have fast traveled if I wanted to, and didn't because I was trying to be frugal with my crystals. What is this?
Relic obtained.
Number 9. The oceans boil as an army of demons descend on us. Natasha Silence dies in the defense of the Golden Church. Whoa. Yeah, and like, it's possible to do. This is what I'm talking about with the cognitive dissonance of Nintendo fans. It's possible to like Nintendo and also say, hey, Nintendo, what you're doing right now, it kind of sucks. You can do both. You're not forsaking them by criticizing the individual things they do that are shitty. Do you have any secrets? I tried it once and didn't like it. Why not? The dark spiral in my stomach when someone got close to the secret. That's part of having a secret. It proves it's worth keeping. It put me off my food. But yeah, like, people think in such black and white terms. 7 Spies whiskey. People think in such black and white terms when it comes to like company ethics and shit. And it's just depressing. How did I miss an item down here? How the hell? What? Oh no, don't tell me phones are showing up as an item. Or did I just never... I never spent the blood crystal here. Whoops. Whoops. That was back when I had like 5 blood crystals and I was thinking, oh, I don't need to spend this here. Oh boy. There's an item up there. A lot of these items that are on like cliffs and stuff are going to be really annoying to get. I'm just predicting now. It's going to be a pain in the butt. We got something down here. Oh shit, I completely missed this. It was right behind me. Sometimes the moon smiles at me. Drink your whiskey. I can feel the one in the Golden City on the dark side of the grinning moon. I've told you before, don't talk about him. Not on this island sequence. Do not invite disaster. But, drink your whiskey. Oh, that's the god on the dark side of the moon. Wow. Code whiskey. Wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, every subscription service has its problems regarding like video game online subscriptions. I am, you know, yeah, Nintendo Online is dirt cheap compared to the other ones, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have problems. It still has a host of problems. The fact that, first of all, for the only two online games that anyone actually gives a shit about, Smash and, well, Splatoon, but Splatoon's fucking dead. Splatoon and Smash use peer-to-peer, which means you're not even paying for server maintenance. You're paying for fucking peer-to-peer, which is absolutely disgusting and indefensible. There is no way you can defend that. Bi-monthly releases for SNES and NES on, yeah, well, whatever. I have every NES game I ever want to play on my fucking emulator on my computer, and I can play those at any resolution I want with any controller I want. What's up, Bestis Cat? The fact that we still don't have an N64 virtual console, the fact that they started with only the NES console when, like, every other Nintendo console has had virtual consoles of the 64, I don't understand that. And the Wii U had, like, DS and GBA games. Where the hell was that on the Switch? Nowhere. That's pretty sad. And the fact that the selection of games is terrible. The selection of games on Nintendo Online is just abominably bad. It's lacking a lot of games. It's just pathetic, honestly. What else? And, like, Smash's netcode is terrible, so it's not even good peer-to-peer. Like, it's just, like, I don't know why they, like, you've seen the people who implemented rollback into the Melee net play, and it's fantastic. I don't understand why, but, I mean, you already know my thoughts on Smash Brothers and how I think it's a fucking dumpster fire of a game. I can't play Smash with any of my friends anymore, because I'm, you know, this is gonna sound like such a fucking humble brag now that I'm thinking about it, but, shit, I fell. This is gonna sound like such a fucking humble brag, but I'm too good at Smash Brothers now, and I can't play with any of my friends because I always win. It sucks. And I do not doubt that other people here have that same problem. And yeah, you know, it sounds like such a fucking, oh, it's so tragic, I can't, you know, I'm too good. But, like, honestly, it sucks. I legitimately lament the fact that I am, there's a disparity there. And it's not even, and people are like, you're good at Smash. I'm like, it's not the kind of game you can call yourself good at. It's such a shitty game. It's like, you know, wow, I'm really good at rock, paper, scissors. I'm really good at, well, I'm looking at a snap chat. It's such a fucking, you know, I'm really good at Go Fish. Something like that. Some kind of childish, but, like, if Go Fish had disgusting input lag, you know, the likes of which you've never seen. And every time you drew a card, you know, it buffered you drawing the card. I can't even make an accurate comparison of how much of a broken down mess Smash is. Like, I don't have another reference point to make a joke about the game because the game is so uniquely terrible. It is in its own fucked up way impressive how bad Smash Brothers Ultimate is. Like, it's astonishing how to the degree to which they messed up a platform fighter. It's stunning. My hat is off to Nintendo. Well, it's you know, it's Sora Limited, but really, I mean, Nintendo's name and IPs are all over it. You know, at any point, someone somewhere could have said, "Hey, this sucks. Can we like change this and fix it and make it not suck?" At any point they could have done that. Do we even have any idea what the next Fighter Pass character is going to be? Do we have any clue at all? It's been how long since we got the fucking, what's it called? Shitty arm lady. Moonlight Petal, expert terraformer and architect, built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star. Killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deeper than the Russian catacombs. Spooky. But yeah, do we know who the next Fighter Pass character is? Have they even like teased it at all? It's going to be a Fall Guy. Don't even fucking talk to me about Fall Guys. I cannot believe I let myself get swayed by the hype behind that game. People were like, "Bro, it's so fun. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so lit, dude. It's what Battle Royale should have been all along. It's a Battle Royale. It's not a shooter. It's so epic. It's such a good party game, dude. Oh, it's so fun." I got so sick of people screaming at me about that game, telling me how lit Fall Guys is, how epic and fun Fall Guys is. I said, you know what? All right, fine, I'll play it. I got the game. It sucked ass, and it was fucking terrible.
Blood crystal obtained.
Among Us. Among Us also just fucking stupid. I do not understand. First of all, I despise the people who are calling it like a novel concept. It's such a fucking boring game to watch. It's such a fucking boring game to play. And maybe it wouldn't be as
Blood crystal obtained.
okay, what word is automod blocking in that message? I am dying to know. Mong. Oh, that's what. TTT also sucked ass. That's an objectively incorrect statement. It was very fun when it first came out. It was very enjoyable when it was a new idea. That's just a fact. It was very fun when it first came out. Can I get up here, please? Oh, you cock fucking sucking 18-wheel trucking corncob shucking fucking damn it. That's a clip moment right there. That's what we call KMills says somebody make the big clip. How the fuck? But yeah, no, Among Us is just dumb. Also, it's been out for like 2 years or something, apparently, and it's only getting popular now, and the servers suck ass. These are things I have learned from Among Us players, so if you're gonna call me a hater, this is information I'm receiving from people who play the fucking game, so you can't, you know, Oh, this is a thing. Oh, it's a drink machine. I never would have found this drink machine if I didn't have this ability. Oh, we'll see which clip is better. I got a call? Did I get every drink?
Lady that dies.
Well done on drinking every drink. Oh my god. You must need to pee something hellish. See you on Perfect 25. Dude, I got every drink. Drink champ. Yeah, pee. Game references pee? That's pretty epic. Okay, there's 2 items over here. Oh boy. Let's try not to get owned in the process of collecting these. But yeah, no, Among Us is just dumb.
Crystal obtained.
I don't understand why it's big right now. And that's the other thing, it's a Twitch culture thing, where I'm pretty sure these games got big because some big, unlikable streamer, some big fucking partner streamer played it, and all their fucking 8-year-old fans said this game is epic because XQC played it, or Asmongold played it, or some other huge fuck that I would never watch in 1,000 years. The night is so wonderful on Paradise. It's my favorite time. The air dances. On the tip of my tongue, the taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right. Whiskey was made for the night. The closer to midnight, the better. This is true. This is true facts about whiskey. Also, John said pee. No warning, whiskey. Among Us is not free to play. It costs $5. At least this is what I've been told by the Steam page. It's free to play on mobile. Oh, great. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Can you even stream it on mobile? I mean, I guess you could. You could stream it from your phone, but it would be awful, and there's ads. Yeah, so it's here's the other thing. It's one of those games where if you're not streaming it, what's the point? What is the point of playing that game if you're not streaming it? It's not fun at all if you're not streaming it. The only reason anyone would play that game voluntarily is because they want to be a funny Twitch streamer playing this game that's like the 20th iteration of an idea that was moderately enjoyable when it first, you know, when Trouble in Terrorist Town game mode first came out. It was fun. It was a fun game mode for a time, and then, you know, that fun wore off, and then other people tried to emulate the game with different ideas, and, you know, I mean, some games did come up with very good ideas to sort of make it their own thing. Variations to make to make their own unique take on the core gameplay, and that was good. But Among Us doesn't do that. Among Us doesn't really have anything to set it apart from the 1,000 other Trouble in Terrorist Town clones. There just does not exist a point to playing the game, unless I guess maybe all your friends only have Among Us and don't have Gary's mod at some point. Your friend last night was the dude. If my friend group told me, yo man, let's play Among Us tonight, I would literally tell them I'd rather fucking stand on my head and try to shit in my own mouth. Not only would that require more skill than playing Among Us, but that would also be more fun. That would be a better use of my night. There's still an item over there I missed. That makes me very mad. Also, this is the gun. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that the gun is an item that shows up on the on the, you know, the item view, even though you can't actually collect it yet. It keeps popping up saying, "Hey, what's going on?" There's an item over here that I can get though. I'm not gonna spend too long on this. Like, I want to get every collectible, but like, if, you know, if we hit like an hour and I haven't gotten everything yet, I'm probably just going to say no. You know, we're done. I've collected essentially everything. The only things left are funny Shinjis and blood crystals, and there's really no point. I missed a lot of whiskeys though. Like, holy shit, this is like the third one tonight, fourth one tonight. A lot of whiskeys. Can justice be born out of chaos? It's the only weapon we have against Discord. Yeah, that, and I don't know. I want to make a joke about Discord being bad, but eh. How far can you go? It depends. Sometimes you must go as far as you can. Can you break the law to achieve justice? We all break the law. The law gets in the way. No one is above it. Sometimes the law gets bent in the quest for truth. Justice comes in many forms. How many does the Syndicate accept? As many as it needs to. Yeah, I was going to do retro tonight. Dead Man's Ambition whiskey. I was going to do retro tonight, but today has just been a nightmare. I'm on like the fifth iteration of a plan to go to Jersey. It changed 20 times from me coming down last month to me coming down this month to me not coming down this month to someone coming up here instead to changing the date twice. Very fun for me to keep up with. And it's like it's hell on me. No, it's not the C mark. It's hell on me because, like, when I make a plan to go out to Jersey, I don't accept work, knowing that I'm going to be away next week, and then I'm told that the plan is off, and oh, that's great. Now I have no work to do, and I have nothing to do, and I'm not going anywhere, and I have no money. Like, awesome. This is just the triple Baconator deluxe of shitty fucked up weekends. But yeah, yeah, you know, I'm slowly becoming slightly more numb to the fact that my life is just a fucking pile of shit right now. You know, every day, every passing day, something happens that helps sort of reinforce the idea that it's just getting consistently worse and nothing is going to change anytime soon until the various things I'm just sort of waiting on happen, and there's no way of knowing how far along those things are. Yeah. I think I've got everything. I think there's only one thing left, and that's the gun. Let me use like a solid surface here to make sure that there's nothing else round. I think it is, in fact, just that one thing. I think I've collected everything, which is insane. Let's go talk to Crimson and buy all the skins we can buy from her. I don't know how many skins you can buy. I'm assuming there's not that many skins left for the Starlight. Based on how many I got from the fast travel points. Yeah, these. You can buy them with blood crystals. I don't know how many there are to buy. We are gonna find out. I do have exclamation points on people as well, which makes me wonder if there's still things I can talk to them about, or if it's just the things I know they're not going to have anything to say. But I mean, we're going to Crimson now, so I guess we can see if we have leftover things to still discuss. We'll see.
Crimson acid.
Maybe the exclamation point is that we can hang out. Yeah, because you know what? I don't have the maxed out hangout on everyone yet. I got time for a chat, Crimson? You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idle Lands.
Thank you.
Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought to the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favorite. Enrapturing manga.
What the hell?
Nagoshi's helicopter? A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in Exile? A good whiskey. Hard to forget the taste of Sam's drinks. Hard to say goodbye to Sam's blends, right? Sure would have helped take the edge off of 3 million days up there.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
A lot of good times on the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with. Endless possibility. People started settling down, though. It didn't end because you got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partly. All of the Syndicate got boring in one way or another. Monsterrat started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akiko got a stick up her ass. Doom Jazz only knows so many tricks. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind. Ooh.
Sorry.
I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling around.
I have my ways.
We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. Ooh. It's been an eon, but we could pick up where we left off. If only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing.
Good work.
Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being in exile. I'm not in a place to make long-term life decisions. Works for me. What the fuck? Huh? What? What? Wow. I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this was a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens on the next island.
Relic obtained.
What? That's not at all what I was expecting from that dialogue choice.
Business.
Let's buy some Starlight skins.
Nice doing business with...
How many can there possibly be? How many? I'm just mashing E.
Good work.
Just mashing E the stream.
Business is boom.
How many? How many do you think?
Thank you.
Place your bets, Chad. How many skins am I gonna be sitting here buying?
Business is business.
Okay,
Starlight skins
we got them
obtained.
all. Investigation freak.
Starlight skins obtained.
Ooh.
Starlight skins obtained. Starlight skins obtained.
Ooh.
Starlight skins obtained. Starlight skins obtained. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, that's so cool. I guess we could just finish up these things here.
The investigator is here.
Yuri's got some things to say about you. I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. He says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the marshals. How'd you two start talking about that?
The investigator is here.
Asking around about motives.
What do you mean?
And you think that's enough to be my motive? That I'd kill the council just to try and get to be a marshal? Akiko confirmed that you've been asking about becoming a marshal.
Me.
That's not what I'm asking. I'll admit that I miss the old days of fighting, and have asked Akiko about becoming a recruit.
Doesn't add up.
What I'm asking is if you think that's enough to be a motive to commit the biggest crime in Syndicate history. It sounds tenuous to me.
Good.
I'm glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you. It's no secret. I want out of a life forced on me. I would love to be a soldier again.
Weird.
It has to be done the right way, though, not through mass murder. Third Holy Seal. Oh. It's a bloodlock.
What the hell?
How do you know that?
Thank you.
I have my ways. Someone let it slip.
Got it.
Who? Eyes Kiwami. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret.
Sure.
Who else knows? Who can say? Maybe the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave into cosmic fear.
I have my ways.
Who knows who talks about who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into them?
Don't test me.
That narrows it down. Am I gonna learn anything from these? I don't think so.
That's weird.
Open secret that requires some godliness. Yeah. We know these things already.
Business is booming.
Okay, cool. We have exhausted everything from Crimson. Perfect. That is one suspect we do not need to talk to ever again. I don't know what I could still possibly have to talk to Lydia about, but we're right here, so let's check it out. Oh, I wanted to change my skin to this. That's just awesome. That's awesome. I want that as a wallpaper, dude. I'm sure these are in the files somewhere or something. Yeah. I'm glad to get all the shit out of the way at the excuse me. All the shit out of the way at the start of the stream. Get all the fun rants and current events out of the way. Now we just hang out. Does this still hang out with her? What is going on here? Yeah. I thought I maxed her out, but I guess I didn't.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
Think you could ever go back to the old life? You mean being an assassin? You asking because of the case? This is all off the record, just chatting. I told you that part of my life is over, got no taste for it. Do you miss it? I miss the abstract, ignoring the actual murder part. Having a skill to get good at was good, it gave me a purpose. These hands aren't for killing now. We had a long time to think on these islands, it's not worth it. What isn't worth it? Ending lives, what's the point? A life is too important to end early. My line of work was just facilitating another person's ambition. You should be working for yourself, not someone else. What about working for the Syndicate? That's different. We're part of something here, a higher calling. We worship our gods and work for their glory. Not the same as a few coins for a slit throat. What about you? Happy to be working again? I'm not sure. How come? The Syndicate's changed. I'm not sure everyone is working for the glory of the gods anymore. We might have a bigger problem than just last night. I'll drop you back at the beach again. This time I brought you something. Ooh, a painting! Is this one of your paintings? Yeah, from one of the beaches. This is amazing. Thanks, Lydia. Something to remember your return to paradise by. If I get an apartment on the next island, this will get pride of place. Appreciate it, LD. Listen, I've enjoyed our drive, but you need to get this thing solved so there is a next island. Get at me if you got a question about the case, yeah? Will do. Thanks again. Do we have anything else to talk about? Did you see the doctor last night? DJ said he was in his clinic all night. Have you asked him? Yeah, okay. Various bloodlines. Not a thing. Holy Seal. I don't know. Demons. Know anything about demons on the island? Not a thing. Who opened the third seal? Can't help you. That's a secret. Okay, goodbye. Cool. She's done. Alright. I do kind of wish there was a percentage metric on the save file, so at least I could see. That's what I like about like old DOS games, like old point and click games and stuff, where like they would show you how many points you could get, and like how many points you had, so you knew if you did everything or not. All right, who is else to talk to? That is really good English. Still have to talk to Sam. We have to talk to the architect. We have to talk to Doom Jazz. We have to talk to Yuri. Witness. Oh, God. All right. Let's shotgun through the last bit of stuff. This will go fast because I'm pretty sure the only things I have left to talk to people about are things that I am confident they know nothing about, so it won't be any long conversations. It'll just be me asking, what do you know about this? And they'll say, I don't know anything about that. And then we'll be done. I'm very excited to see how the trial goes. I don't know how much involvement there is, or if it just, it comes down to how much how much you discovered. So like the trial will just be a fucking shit show if you didn't uncover any good testimonies. But I mean, I got a lot of information here. I have no unsorted evidence. All my notes are done. I have no more unresolved leads. I have a ridiculous amount of stuff. So I'm excited.
Damn daybreak.
I'm confident this trial's gonna be good.
Fancy a drink?
You know me.
Fancy a drink?
This is my other brand, LD, Vortex. I trust neat is okay. This one has a punchier taste.
That's strange.
That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It is harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you, LD?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you miss being an assassin?
Ridiculous.
Death doesn't interest me anymore, LD. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft, can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Psycho unit?
I don't like this.
Every day, being an investigator completes me.
My unique plant.
That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right drink can change a life. That's better than taking a life, isn't it? If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. That's true, isn't it? I have enjoyed our conversations, LD. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds smoothly.
That's strange.
This is our last chat.
What?
I am afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, Sam. Take care, won't you, LD? Always. Cool. Cool. Alright. Fourth seal. I don't know. Carmelina, do you see the architect last night? Okay, yep. And Doom Jazz. You see Doctor? He said he'd been in clinic. Goodbye. Goodbye, done. Yeah. I need to stream Valhalla. I don't own it, unfortunately. I have a lot of games in my backlog. I've been spending the past couple days trying to get my backlog together, and I don't know. There's a few things I have that there's a few games I'm probably going to just restart to get better footage for. Hold on, where am I going? We're gonna go over here. I have a few games I'm gonna probably restart, like Dark Cloud. I'm probably just gonna restart it. It's been like how long has it been? Like almost a year since I played Dark Cloud. Like it would just be kind of dumb to try to pick up on that game where I left off. I need to finish Moonlighter. Moonlighter was being held up by the fact that my controller was just being an absolute bastard. I did get the wireless adapter though. I just tried it out today and it works, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, my heart's not in Moonlighter, so I'm probably just gonna finish it for the sake of finishing it. Just so you know, it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about going back and completing it at some point. It's a fun game. It's just, it didn't make for as good of a stream game as I thought. But I'd rather just finish it instead of letting it, you know, sit unfinished. And then I'm gonna get together the games I still have to play and probably take it to a vote for what game to do next. I know taking things to a vote in this community doesn't exactly have a good track record. But I plan on doing a few things to, let's just say, curtail the community a bit and sort of, you know, optimize it down to the more active members. Yeah.
Dr. Dangerous.
Back for more real talk? Oh, this guy's Scottish, that's right. Hit me.
My favorite investigator.
Nothing lasts forever except the certainty of change. Quoting philosophy now. Please. Some song on a skate punk compilation. Skate punk? I never thought you'd be into that. One of the citizens was abducted from the real world, had it with them. What the fuck is sludgecore? So what else are you into? Sludgecore? Is that a real genre of music? Or does someone need to make some sludgecore? Because that sounds fantastic.
Want to play doctors and nurses?
Whatever I can get my hands on. This kid had quite the CD collection on him. 4-knuckle crap down sound here. Oh man, I wanna just hang out and listen to some crap down. That'd be great.
Strange.
You'd think a mass of oppressed citizens would mean that there was more punk music on the island.
Don't test me.
Not allowing them access to instruments or any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Why do you think there are so many murders in the apartments?
I'm a professional.
Monster Rat always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. I agree. Catch you later, Doc. That's not the final one, though, is it? I don't know if I have to, like, save and quit, or if it's actually, like, a passage of time thing. I have a lot of things I haven't asked him about. What's with the photo of Akiko in your boat?
Investigator.
None of your business, investigator. But
Investigator.
I said none of your business. Leave it. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko.
I'm a professional.
I assume you paid for that secret. It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your father?
What?
You've got some guts coming onto my yacht, flinging bullshit around like that. Just doing my job, Doc.
The island is about to end.
I'm not a killer. Never have been, never will be, regardless of what happened to my father. Even if it put Akiko in harm's way?
The island is about to end.
You're jumping to some pretty big conclusions and exhausting my goodwill. My personal life and feelings are none of your business.
This is bad.
I didn't kill the council, and there's nothing in this world that would make me a killer.
What?
I was a battlefield medic, but I didn't carry a weapon. I've seen the nightmare of death, and I do not intend to inflict it on anyone else, no matter what.
That's not nice.
This conversation is over. Damn. He got pretty heated about that. Do I really want to do all this? None of this is gonna be anything. You see witness, I didn't see witness. You see the day breaks, I was in my clinic. Did you see Henry? I should go talk to Akiko. Crimson, she has her little emporium. See the architect. She was in witness's apartment. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Can't say I did, they're pretty unusual. Okay, Yuri. I didn't see Yuri. Okay. You see the Grand Marshal after the murder. Okay. Let me see something. If I save and quit, is that enough to make me able to hang out with him again? This is because I waited so long to talk to this guy that I'm like one conversation behind with him. Let me see this here. If I click to menu. Continue.
Paradise Killer.
Let's see if this refreshes things. Oh, that is a cool ass picture. Oh, can I make it? Yeah.
Stop the ninjas.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, I guess it's time passing on the file or something. Oh, that is a bummer. That's a major bummer, dude. But yeah, next week I should be back to retro stuff. I want to get the few modern games I have off my backlog so I can start doing retro. I still can't be producing videos until I get a new camera. So that's still on hold until I start making enough money for a camera. But I can at least start getting footage, I guess. Yeah.
You reunited.
Yeah, you did do gachi. Oh, you know what? I think Twitch might have. I don't know. There's something with gachi emotes like Twitch was being a real bitch about again. They've always been bitches about gachi, but like I don't know. Twitch has just not had a good year. I was talking about this in the server how they had this. There was like a Hispanic history month or appreciation month or whatever that I didn't even know about, to be honest. I did not know that was a thing. But yeah, they had it so like you could put maracas on an existing emote. Like how fucking ignorant do you have to be? Like I don't understand how that idea had to pass through at least like 3 layers of corporate stuff, right? And not one person in any of the groups that idea had to process through on its way to becoming implemented. No one said, hey, maybe this is a really bad idea. How does a fucking company be so blind to such a fucking bad idea? I don't understand that. You look the kind of person that likes wine.
Don't make
I
me
do, a
laugh.
refined drink. I am able to enjoy expensive wine, better wine. You're fortunate. It helps that I have access to older wines, always a sign of quality. A nicely aged wine is luxury. I'm glad you agree.
Insufferable.
Not everyone can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. You're knowledgeable. Yes. Goodbye. I was hoping just playing to his bullshit would get him to spill the beans about something, but that did not seem to be the case. You see Crimson, yeah. Okay, you see Dune Jazz, uses Clinic. What about Henry? Yeah, do I need to go do it by Marshall? You see Witness, it was with the Architects. I'm the Architect's assistant. Yeah, okay. None of this. You know who killed the Marshals? I wasn't there. Okay. Demons. The Marshal killed all the demons. Yep, okay, goodbye. I don't. Hanging out with these people doesn't really do anything but give me an item. I don't think the final hangout ever reveals any big testimony. I might not do the final hangout. Although if I don't do it now, when am I gonna do it? You know. I don't know what prompts the hangout to be ready again. I just have to wait for it to happen. Crazy bus on the congruent triangles. That's great. Someone should put the sorting
What do you want?
the sorting methods audio over that. I love the sorting videos where it's like it's great. Can I ask you something, Architect?
Craft is its own reward.
I want to give you something, Investigator. Ooh, an eye. An eye? It's the eye of a worshipper of Blood Dancer. It's been preserved and reformatted into a storage device. I want a flash drive that's an eye.
We have achieved perfection.
The chronicles of Blood Dancer have been imprinted into it. By examining the crevices of the eye, you may learn about the god.
Crying is repulsive.
Blood Dancer caused multiple planet-wide genocides as he perfected his insane technology.
How dare you?
There are always sacrifices for progress, Investigator. What are your sacrifices? A personal question. Every day we make micro choices about how we live. Each one bears the weight of our vision for our own future. Is doing this going to better realize my goal? No? Should I do it? Even though it is more beneficial to the world or loved ones? Can I live with the consequences?
Sorry.
That sounds grave.
Craft is its own reward.
Individual consequences do not have to be life-altering. They add up, though.
We have achieved perfection.
Please, go and enjoy the island, Lady Loved Eyes, though you may learn more about yourself. Through it, you may learn more. Thank you for your time, Architect.
Relic obtained.
That's strange. Architect, when did your marriage with Witness end?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why are you asking? working on something. I assume you'll cooperate. About 9 years ago.
Got it.
And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. You see the doctor?
Craft is its own
I did.
reward.
And Marshall's tragedy. Oh, but fourth holy seal.
We have achieved perfection. Craft is its own reward.
Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, tuition's a fucking crazy thing to me. I was gonna go to full sale, but I would have had to take out a loan. And seeing now the hell that college loans wreak on people, I'm so glad I didn't do that. I would be fucked for life. I would be fucked forever, basically. That and the field I'm in, there's not a lot that school's gonna do. Most places and positions, for my field, don't give a shit about a degree at all. Most curriculums that I've looked at for schools, I already know everything. I've already self-taught myself with a college-level education in my field. And it's just getting a piece of paper that says I know the things I already know, which is stupid.
Yuri Knight.
We can hang out with this guy again immediately.
Don't make me laugh.
Can we make this the last time, freak? Have you ever been in love, Yuri?
Don't be snide with me.
Love doesn't offer anything. Love constrains ambition. It blinds you to your goal. That's true.
What are you talking
You
about?
surprised me, freak. I took you for one of them, a fool blinded by weak emotion. Take this, you should read it. A vapid book. Do not feel guilty by Yuri Knight.
Nanny, the hell?
You wrote a book? It's not hard, is it? It's about pursuing ambition. I'm sure it's insightful. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Wow.
Relics of Pain.
Do not feel guilty. That's a great book. Okay, we gotta go talk to Akiko, and apparently I can talk to Henry, but I thought I maxed out my thing with Henry. Let's fast travel over there. Let's travel in style. We're cool like that. So yeah, apparently there's like how many times do I fast travel now? There's probably like 60 or so blood crystals. Just for fast traveling. So I could have been fast traveling a lot more. A lot more. Whoops. I guess I just was too careful. Office lens or what? What? What?
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
I can't hang out, so I must just... Oh, I see. It's extra evidence I haven't discussed with them still. Does the doc have a motive for killing the council?
I'll put your head on a spike.
I don't have anything to say about the doctor. I found a photo of you in his boat. I have nothing to say. Do you two have a history? I said I have nothing to say! Okay. Very useful. Very useful conversation.
Henry Division.
Oh, Lord. The fourth holy seal.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Not a fucking thing.
Why would he know about a comms blackout? Why is this even an option for me to ask? What do you think? Yeah. You see,
Not a
Yuri? Who's
fucking
that?
thing.
This is silly. These questions are gonna be nothing.
Sure.
Whatever you fucking say.
One of these questions has to be important because HX. Why does he have an exclamation point on him? Wait, he does know about Witness to the End? Oh.
Are you fucking kidding
You
me?
bastard.
I'm shocked.
Who are they? Who is that? Who
Another
is
fucking
that? Who is that? Why was there even an option? I don't know why I did that. I have nothing left to collect. Why is that even an option to talk to him? Why is there an exclamation point on Yuri again? Why? What do I still have to talk to him about that I missed? Henry had an exclamation point on him, and I learned nothing from him. Okay, what could he possibly still have to say to me? I just exhausted his dialogue. Did I not?
You reunite.
Fourth Holy Seal.
What
Who
business
cares?
is it of
Nothing.
yours?
We'll open the third Holy Seal. Air mystery. Okay, cool. Why? Why did he have an exclamation point on him? I just don't get it. Okay, we just have Witness, and I still have to hang out with Doom Jazz, and then we are done for real. Big Excite, big PogChamp, big game finale. We're approaching the finale at breakneck speed, gamers. I don't know what I'm gonna play if I play anything else tonight. I had no plan to play anything else tonight. Where the hell is Witness? Did I walk right past him? Yes, I did.
Witness to the
I'm
end.
smart. Want to chat, Witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations. What else do you remember of the great betrayal?
The end times are low.
I understood what salvation is. I was married to another inhabitant of the palace, a wonderful woman, but she chose heresy over the gods. I do not blame her. It was a troubling time. The whole world changed. Temptation of a new life drove us apart. I refused to abandon our heavenly masters. He chased me throughout the Chaos Palace, determined to take my life.
The gods are radiant.
Ezequiel saved me. He found a way out as the palace was attacked and we were free. We had no idea what daylight or time was, but we knew we had to find the remaining believers. We wandered the desert for many days until we met a small caravan of worshippers. We went with them and found the start of the Syndicate. You became obsessed with growing the Syndicate, and now you work only for the gods. The Syndicate's work is holy work. Without the Syndicate, the gods will never rise again.
What?
There is a balance, however. Ezequiel saved me, and now I must save the Syndicate. Save? How are you going to save it? Too many of us have forgot to adhere to the ways of the Silent Goat taught us. When was the last time you did a full prayer routine?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
I will evangelize these values on the new island and bring us back to the light. In order for that to happen, you need to do your job, Lady Love Dies. Let us not do social calls until the next island.
Got it.
Understood. Maybe I'll see you on the next island.
Of it holy
Maybe.
masters.
The truth I find about the murder may involve you, Witness.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
A devoted servant like myself has nothing to fear. He's involved. I think now I see his oh, I have a lot of things to talk to him about. You have a motive for killing the council?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
I am a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path.
Got it.
Am I taking your word for that?
What?
What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission?
Who?
Who determines the path?
Of it holy masters.
The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous.
Why?
Why were you butting heads with monster rats so much?
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
I need to investigate this.
I need to know why someone was clashing with a murder victim.
This island is full of sinners.
Our leader was not following the holy mission. His focus was on the island sequences and not the gods. Sounds like he was straying from the path.
The gods are watching
Yes,
us.
I'm glad you understand. Our first priority is to prostrate ourselves before the gods, not build ourselves a nice home.
The gods are displeased.
If our islands fail, then that is what the will of the gods. If we trust in them, we will be saved.
I don't. Like this.
That make you angry enough to kill?
Of course not.
I know you must ask these questions, but it pains me to hear you question my loyalty and faith.
When love dies,
You voted
all that
against
remains are the facts.
every proposal he put forward, didn't you? That is the point of our democratic meetings. We all have a say in the direction of the Syndicate. His direction veered away from our holy mission. I voiced my disagreement with it.
The investigator is here.
What kind of proposals were they?
What?
Advancements towards the so-called Perfect 25. I don't care about our new home being perfect if the gods are not there to celebrate with us.
What?
Look out to the ocean of madness. So many pyramids sit empty.
The gods are watching us.
24 island sequences and we only have one pyramid resident. We are capable of so much more.
Why?
Why haven't we done more?
Another sinner.
Monster Rat had other plans. Grand resurrections could wait until the island sequences were solved.
The gods are displeased.
What is the point of Perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? I want to remind Monster Rat of the Syndicate's purpose, so I voted against everything he and the rest of the council put forward.
Paradise feels wrong.
Did you remind him with a knife by any chance? What are these questions? Absolutely not. I understand you have become more secretive, maybe a bit paranoid?
What?
Who told you that? I don't want to divulge my source.
You sinners lie and a scheme.
The Syndicate is full of gossipers that have strayed from the path. What I do is my business. All I wish is to give myself to the gods. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous, Witness. They can take physical forms before you realize. You don't need to lecture me, Investigator.
Why?
Why have you started taking calls in private?
What?
Why is this anyone's business? Are you hiding something? Plotting something?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous. Holy Seal. Why did you give Sam a piece of god flesh to hide?
What?
What did he tell you? You first.
What?
I needed somewhere to store the flesh. I am worried that there are people in the Syndicate that would sabotage my research. Who?
The gods are displeased.
I have nothing concrete.
Sure.
And the why? That awful nickname, Perfect 25. The desire for perfection now. They don't want someone proving the council wrong. So you didn't use it with Sam to breach the Holy Seal. This is the first I've heard of it being used with the fourth seal.
I don't like this.
See about that. Crimson. You see Crimson. I didn't see her. See Doom Jazz. He's using his Henry.
Surely this is a joke.
Okay. Lydia and Sam. Martial Guards. Okay. Third seal. Okay.
The gods are radiant.
Okay, done with him. We need to talk to One Last Kiss and do that. So let's do that. I don't think I have much to talk to her about. I don't know how much information she's going to tell me. Yeah. One Last Kiss seems to be more of a hint character. She kind of just gives you vague ideas of what to do next.
One last kiss.
Which doesn't make for very compelling dialogue when you've already done everything. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world until the island ends. Are you worried about blinking out of existence when this island ends? What a wonderful bedside manner, Investigator. If you do your job, then I have nothing to worry about. My killer will be brought to justice and I can be laid to rest. Are you hoping for an afterlife? Heaven, hell, eternal paradise in the cosmos, or an endless suffering in whatever degenerate hell the gods have devised? It isn't something to worry about. It can't be helped. What if there is no afterlife and you spend your life hoping there is? What a waste.
Aren't you paying attention, Investigator?
Do you believe in the afterlife, Investigator? Of course. What else is there? Do you take solace in that belief? It's something to fall back on when you need a bit of comfort. At your lowest points.
Sure.
There are always times when everything is taken from you. It's nice to think heaven might be waiting for you. Even for an immortal?
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Immortal doesn't mean invulnerable. All it takes is one knife, and suddenly you're dealing with the cold, hard fact of the afterlife existing or not existing. A lot of people found out that fact last night, didn't they? I hope they got the answer they wanted. Do you think this was all Henry?
What mysteries are around
Aren't you
us?
paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish
The
plan.
investigator is here.
Ooh. That would be far too easy. Who do you think has motive? Very direct, investigator. A long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
Those are facts, but are they the
What
truth?
if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do.
That's weird.
Witness. And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called to protect against danger?
I don't.
Akiko. And start asking questions, investigator. Those are good motives. Don't really think about that. The third seal. Who could get
The
through there?
truth is all around you, investigator.
The escape? Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? He'd have been logged if he did. Yeah. You see witness.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Alright, Salmon.
Do you understand, investigator?
Logs.
What
His clinic
mysteries
holds
are
a secret.
around us?
Crimson, you speak to her. You have an alibi. Carmelina.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Yeah. Okay. This is all just like hints. Ooh, comms blackout. There's a comms blackout. Be very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Yeah.
Do you understand, investigator? What mysteries are around us?
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He's starting to thinking things that shouldn't be thought about. What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. Does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
Ooh,
What do
the
you want
investigator is
to know
here.
from you?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure that death and birth happen properly.
What mysteries are around us?
The innocuous questions came first, then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. I ask about that. He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I'm not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent.
Oh,
What did you tell him? How demons enter the islands, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the Syndicate is educated on. What was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
crime cannot hide.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it, though. There you go. That's a good testimony. That supports the fact that he got that killer demon into the council building. What about Akiko?
Those are facts.
When you have
But
a
are
hammer,
they the truth?
all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals.
That's weird.
Power. Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Laughable.
Exorcisms shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. Why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
You think that's enough of a motive? What was Monster Rat's plan? With regards to demons?
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Millennia ago, he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He would come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
What the hell?
that isn't the monster rat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. Followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it.
I'm glad to be back.
I love having something to look forward to. How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons on the island? You believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Victims' dreams are filled with the visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. Victim doesn't realize that this happened. It's subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Dreadful.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you are a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did, thank you. Okay. I have nothing else to talk to her about but hang out one more time. You're watching 3 streams at once, you should never do that. You can't count as a viewer for all 3 streams.
Getting saved.
Plus, you just can't pay attention to 3 streams. Unless you're a fucking... like, I don't know. You always do that, though? I never do that. I either give one streamer my attention, or have one stream open while I'm working on something, and that's it. I never have more than one stream open. Maybe 2. Like, very rarely. But I don't like to do it. It's not respectful.
One last kiss.
I have to wait for the hangout thing to be available again. I have to, no, Pepega, yeah, no, I don't like, I need to get rid of the rest of my Pepe emotes. They're fucking white supremacist shit. I can't get rid of the ones that are just a default part of FFZ, but like, honestly. It's such a fucking Zoomer humor thing to have them, like, not the default ones, but like, anything extra, it's just... Why? Plus, no one ever even uses them correctly. No one ever uses emotes correctly in general, really. People just fucking use emotes for whatever the hell. And they'll chat with just an emote, and it's like, I have no idea what you're trying to convey to me. It's just Twitch emotes are the stupidest thing ever. Yeah, Marty has some pretty based emotes. Those are fine. Can we hang out? Yay, got a sec. Can you feel it in the air? You been spraying pheromones again?
The island is about to end.
This may be the last time we talk before you and Judge determine who's guilty. Can I bang everyone? You better not waste any more time then.
Why?
Lady Love.
I'm glad to be back.
Stop talking. Oh my god! Oh my god! You slut! You... Wow. It's been wonderful to see you again. Don't. You were never any good at the conversation afterwards.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
Take this, but save it till you're off duty. Wow. Maybe I'll see you on the next island.
Indeed.
I hope so. Gross.
Relic obtained.
Ugh. God. God. Alright. Let's see if we can hang out with one last kiss again. But yeah, I don't know. I need to redo all my emotes. I plan on making some new emotes soon. I want to have another emote contest, but I'm still and that's not the right place. I'm still lacking the number of subscribers needed to have another emote slot. Chat. Fun fact, you can bulk up on September stuff. You can get September discounts and bulk buy subs right now. It's pretty lit. Make sure to tell literally everyone you know to watch this stream and subscribe to it, or else you're not a real fan. This is a fact. Is the Syndicate worth saving?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
That's for you to decide. For better or for worse, the crime happened. The Syndicate was on a straight path. Now the path branches. The truth you believe in will determine the fate of the Syndicate. Which branch do you think we should take? Weed out the corruption. The Syndicate is no place for paranoia and conspiracy. We have a holy cause. We have forgotten that. We are in a position to craft a perfect society. You said there was no such thing as perfection. So I did. The idea of perfection is intoxicating. We always let our guard down and start believing in it. We kidnap people from the real world and force them to worship our gods. They're pressed into service on the island, working in our factories and farms before being killed in a mass slaughter ritual. Hard to imagine such much perfection coming from that. Perhaps we should wipe the slate clean. I would do that. I have no idea, investigator. Oh, I can still hang out with her. All right, let's go goof around. Let's go goof around for a few. Let's just take one last look around and make sure. I'm pretty sure I've gotten every collectible at this point. I don't see any faint yellow dots anywhere on the map or on the you know, on the thing. I don't know how long it takes to hang out. I mean, we hung out. That's the gun. I can't collect that. How long did it take to get the one last kiss thing to refresh? Like 2 minutes?
One last kiss.
Oh, come on. Come on. What if it's fast traveling? What if fast traveling does it? Let's see.
One last kiss.
Ah, damn it. Oh, there's good music in here. No, it's up here? Oh. That's right. There's speakers all over the island, and that's actually where the music is coming from. Hey, look, there's where I started the game. Up there in the Idle Lands. It's just like a thing on a pillar 20 feet from the island. I find it very interesting that I can see the island from the Idle Lands. And that fact that the Idle Lands has apparently lasted several islands, so I don't know what the hell. I'm sad that I can't get on top of this big thing. Unless there's some way to get up here that I missed, but there's nothing there's nothing up there, so I can't get up there. You just can't. Okay, can I get the last conversation with you now?
One last kiss.
Yay! How do you deal with the corrupt ruling class?
Do you understand, investigator?
No society has ever worked that out. The real world would be a different place if they had. The ruling class are more insidious than the gods. They corrupt all that they touch, mutating society to be something that only benefits them. Hey, kind of like American society. And by kind of, I mean exactly like American society. For every ruler that meets the guillotine, another takes their place. Society births them with no respite.
Are you happy with your truths?
What would you do? Change hearts to change minds. I hope you're right. I hope you can do it. The cycle will repeat until you do. I have enjoyed our conversations, but you have a job to do. Paradise needs saving. I will assist you where I can. Oh, investigator, I have something for you. I don't need it anymore. That was gonna be your mask. Oh, I need it. Never forget that the clock is ticking. Alright.
Relic obtained.
Alright, we're done. We're done, guys. We're done. We can do the trial. I'm very excited. I do not know what the hell is gonna happen. Hold on. Where is the... It's over here. Alright. I'm gonna park you guys next to a speaker, and I'm gonna go make myself a drink before we do this. I'll just put music on the music player or something. Yeah, that works. Alright, I will be back in like 3-ish minutes. And we will do the thing hype. Oh, okay. Man, I hate that this game's audio pauses when you tab out of the game. So you can't listen to the cool tunes when you're tabbed out. I wish it was an option in the options menu instead of just being disabled entirely. All right, get very excited, everyone. We are going to do the trial. Can I save first? Actually, I should probably do that. Is there not a phone here? Yes, there is. We found everything. We bought everything. We did everything. We talked to everyone. We exhausted every dialogue. We got every piece of evidence, as far as I'm aware. So let's do it.
The investigator. Is paradise worth saving?
Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Loved Eyes. Oh man, I am... Let's do it. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Loved Eyes? This is the point of no return. Ensure you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. Let's do it. Let's expose the truths.
Lady Loved Eyes.
Are you sure, Lady Loved Eyes? This is the point of no return, where we descend into the madness of crime. The penalty for anyone you convict of any crime will be death as dictated by syndicate law. Please be sure. Cross the point of no return into the abyss of crime. This should be the fucking message for any game with a point of no return.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I'm overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects in the Chamber of Justice. Oh my god, that is so fucking cool. The Chamber of Justice, all I can think of is like the thinking chamber from the Chamber of Contemplation from Futurama, where it's just a dome that goes over Professor Farnsworth and the disco ball comes down. Let me explain how we shall uncover truths and lies. We will hold a trial for each case logged in Starlight.
Show me your truth.
You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I am an impartial tool of justice. I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. Can you break alibis? Can you put the suspect at the scene? How strong is your case? All that matters is that justice is carried out. I am not interested in speculation and weak prosecutions. What's up, Whoosh? I need the truth. We will find the suspect responsible for each crime.
The door to truth will open.
Anyone found guilty will be executed. This is the crime to end all crimes. Anyone involved cannot be allowed to infect Perfect 25 with their criminality. You will do the execution. The investigation freak will execute justice. Be confident about who you accuse. This song is insane. Are you clear on how the trials will work? Do you need me to repeat this? Let's breathe life back into paradise. Jesus. Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us.
I am the leader.
This farce has gone on for long enough. It is time to move to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the shutdown.
I am the leader.
The prime suspect has been sitting behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads.
Do your job.
You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. I'm doing this for the good of the Syndicate. Perfect 25 is waiting. You can't do that.
Don't test me.
Judge, the clock is ticking. What does this mean for the trials? You don't have much time, Loved Eyes. The white smoke of oblivion threatens to consume the truth. You will have one desperate chance to find the truth for each case file. Make it count.
It is cowardly to
shit.
insinuate investigator.
The rest of the Syndicate are in agreement. It is time to move on and execute Henry.
What fucking ever?
Fuck you! You're overstepping your authority, Architect.
Crime is repulsive.
Judge, let's breathe life back into paradise. Loved Eyes, you are authorized to once again wield your service weapon. Take hold of a chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with this heinous crime carries the sentence of death.
How dare you?
Judge, this is severe. This is the crime to end all crimes. Any amount of involvement is a heresy against the gods, an atrocity against the Syndicate. Or do you disagree?
I beg your pardon?
I do not. Be strong on your accusations, investigator. The penalty for any of these crimes is death. It's been a while since I executed justice.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
Oh, shit.
Key item obtained.
Dude. You've retrieved your gun. I hope you appreciate how serious your accusations will be. Return to the stand when you are ready to talk. So I can still talk to people. Crimson, hope you know what you're doing, lady. You better have the evidence you need for whatever you're planning. Let's give everyone a little talk to. Doctor. Love dies. If you prosecute me, will I get the conjugal visits? Sorry, Doc. The punishment for this crime is going to make that difficult. Henry, this is a formality, right? I'm lined up to get my head blown off, aren't I? That's what we're here to find out. Lydia, Sam. Hey, LD. We're cool, right? We're in the clear, aren't we? We'll find out at trial, guys. Yeah, I don't know how in the clear they are, to be honest. Architect.
This is nonsense.
Investigator, this island is ready to die, and a new one started. Do not delay in prosecuting Henry. All of the evidence points to him. Yeah. Yuri, freak, get this over with. We all know who did it. You're wasting my time. Witness. Lady Love dies. This is it, isn't it?
The gods are watching
The
us.
reckoning. The future of paradise. I hope you make the right choices. So do I. Grand Marshal.
Nenorachito, you're out of your
You
mind.
better get this right. Henry did it and needs to be executed. Wrap this up. Alright. I'm so sad that Shinji is not here somewhere to crack wise.
Lady Love dies.
Investigator will begin the trials. Ooh! Oh! Henry's escape. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, traversing the holy seals, and killing the council, before being apprehended at the scene. How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out of incarceration? Is it as the report states, or did something else happen? Henry Division is alleged to have escaped the desolation cell and murdered the council. Investigator, peel back the shroud of inscrutability and bring forward the sweet smile of truth. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, so... I don't think Akiko assisted with his well, I think she was complicit in the escape, but I don't think she is responsible for the escape. Although, no, I mean, she would have led him through the, you know, getting him through the barracks. So... But Witness also might have been... a problem with this, this audio device. I don't know. I think overall it was actually Akiko that helped me. I think she might have set up that audio device. It's possible that I just didn't talk enough about this, or maybe I talked to him incorrectly about the audio device. I think it was Akiko. I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy. It's enough.
Paradise feels wrong.
It's enough. I have enough evidence to know that she was involved. I believe this was a part of a plan by Akiko.
Nenorochito. Rahat.
The freak is lying. The Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of the prison she put him in.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Alright. The Akiko alibi breaker. I can break Akiko's alibi. The truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Akiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 23:52. She claims she found him outside the council building at 12:03. I called witness as I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks to organize the search for Henry. Can anyone confirm that the Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? The marshals confirmed that she went back to the barracks.
I have a bad feeling about this.
However, it is hard to take their word as they are fiercely loyal to you and refuse to give me any physical evidence. Did you confirm the phone call?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Akiko's phone records are apparently classified and the investigator isn't allowed access to them. Witness confirmed he got a call from Akiko.
Paradise feels
I
wrong.
took Witness's phone and analyzed the records at a comms tower. Starlight did some backtracing on the calls and it appears Akiko lied. The call she made to Witness wasn't from the Desolation Cell. The comms tower puts her location at the Syndicate HQ, which throws her timeline of events into question and puts her near the scene of the crime. What's your language in the House of Justice? She's lying. Her little pocket calculator is wrong. She hasn't checked my phone. The data is incorrect.
Is this a fact?
Witness
or a
testified that on the call from Akiko, he couldn't hear the Desolation Cell's distinctive, dreadful atmosphere or the ocean.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That isn't conclusive proof, but it suggests she wasn't where she claims. The rock of secrecy has been lifted and the truth exposed. The Grand Marshal's alibi has been broken.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I can break Henry's alibi. Lady Love dies. Henry stands accused by everyone except you. Do the facts lie? Do you believe in the official version of events? No, the truth is distorted.
Crime cannot hide.
The facts are wrong. Henry didn't go to the council building by himself. Fuck yeah, this is getting interesting.
Don't test me.
Henry remembers almost nothing about last night except seeing New Night. He specifically remembers seeing the goddess. She didn't speak to him. He saw the goddess. The only statue of New Night is in the barracks, and a normal citizen can't know that because the barracks are classified. Henry has been in the barracks, though. That's where detainees are processed when they're arrested. The statue is in the main barracks grounds. Prisoners don't go through there, correct, Akiko? When I was arrested on Island 13, I only ever saw the entrance to the barracks, which connects directly to the underground holding cells. I'm not answering that. It's classified. Grand Marshal, you'll be found in contempt if you refuse to answer. Fine. Arrested individuals are taken through the main gate and directly down into the holding cells.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Henry could have only seen New Night if he went through the tunnel that connects the Desolation Cell to the barracks. When he was arrested and taken to the Desolation Cell, he'd have to go through the main barracks grounds, though. That was 10 years ago. He has lost all of his memories from that incident. The only thing he remembers is New Night last night. This sounds like a stretch, investigator.
Got it.
The only way to get to the council building from the Desolation Cell, in the window of time stated, is via the front gate of the HQ. Oh yeah. The Nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach, but I don't think he ingested them himself. How else did the blood get inside him? I found this bottle on the rocks below where Henry was found. It had been used to hold blood. Starlight analyzed the blood inside it, and it matched the remains to all of the council members. How did it get there? There are no fingerprints, but my theory is that someone took council blood from the scene, placed it in the bottle, and forced Henry to ingest it. Why? To scapegoat him for the crime. They were rushed or sloppy and casually discarded the bottle, assuming no one would question the lie. You can't prove this, though. The demonic sigils that cover Henry's body were found daubed in blood at the scene of the first seal marshals. What of them? Henry doesn't draw those symbols. There are no records of this occurring, and it is not in line with how the demon inside him behaves. The sigils formed on his skin through the projection of demonic language from the demon inside him. The demon scorched him with its own anger. Did the demon make him draw them? No, the demon doesn't micromanage Henry's actions, it just sets him on a path. Henry doesn't speak the demon's language either. I find it unlikely that Henry would perfectly recreate sigils from a language he doesn't speak. How did they get there, then? Most likely drawn by whoever was trying to frame Henry. Couldn't he have copied them from his own body? Only if he had a mirror and time to do it. Very well. Excellent work. You have taken the lid off the box containing the truth. Henry's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Let's see. We have... time frame. The time frame in Akiko's report doesn't match up. There's no way Henry could have got off the desolation cell, made it to the council building, traversed the holy seals, and murdered the council, and be found at 1203. Akiko lied.
I'll kill you!
Grand Marshal, respect the civility of the courthouse. Do you have a proper response?
Nenorocito!
She's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island to get through all of the seals, murder the council, and exit the building by 1203?
What do you mean?
He's got a demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength. There's no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word isn't good enough. You are speculating without any evidence to back it up.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Alright, we have the broken procedure. You finished a Gundam? Nice, dude. Akiko broke procedure when she went to execute Henry. She shouldn't have gone by herself. She was either doing something illicit or giving him an opportunity.
Che?
Ha! Is that the best you've got? I thought you were supposed to be the investigation freak. Speculating with nothing to back it up seems like a poor showing for the judge's big hope. She's right. That is speculation and not evidence.
Show me your truth.
Well, I guess I don't have... Oh, you know what? The bars were cut with a torch. The bars on the prison bridge were supposedly torn open by Henry with his demonic strength. Starlight analyzed the bars and found traces of thermite, not demonic residue.
Don't test me.
Thermite is a military-grade explosive that burns through pretty much anything. Akiko faked that part of his escape. Grand Marshal?
I'll kill you!
Never trust computers. Her little calculator got it wrong. Henry is demonic. What does Starlight know about demons? The freak tried to analyze something that Starlight doesn't recognize, and the closest match is thermite. Residue sample, 68% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Thermite is an anti-material weapon and burns at an extremely high temperature.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko used it to open the prison bars and make it look like Henry escaped.
Che Dracu.
This is a lie. A good truth. Please let us sample some more.
Show me your truth.
Henry was dosed up with inhibitors. How could he have escaped if he was fully sedated? Doctor, was his dosage correct?
The island is about to end!
Yes, Judge, as it has been for the last 10 years. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
Turfa!
The demon inside him tricked us. It waited for the right moment. The inhibitors had never been right, but we didn't know. Doctor?
Hypothetically?
That's quite the claim. It would mean that the demon was capable of plotting and fooling us for a decade.
How?
There's no medical evidence to suggest this happened.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Very convenient that the demon pulled the trick off right at the end of the island. Why not attack sooner? This isn't hard evidence, but I am taking it into consideration.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. You have proven that the official version of events for Akiko and Henry's movements last night are a total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, you have created a truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I have considered your truth. Soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sort of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves. Akiko, guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth has shone upon your crime, and you will be sentenced to death. You were sworn to protect our beloved council. You pledged your blade for so long. You were a beacon of purity. Now you will be executed, and the marshals will lose their leader. The island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it?
Rahat.
You said I wouldn't hang for this. I beg your pardon, Grand Marshal. This was never part of the plan, you pompous Tarfa. Who are you talking to?
Nenorochito.
Carmelina. You said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you.
The ravings of the guilty, lashing out.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Tell us everything, Akiko. You have nothing left to lose. If you were set up, you can have revenge.
Do you want to die?
You promised to induct my soldiers into the syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed.
Rahat.
You used me. You weren't careful enough, and now I'm going to die.
Do you want to die?
I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone witness, and report that I'd found him after the council were dead. Oh shit. Carmelina?
I am the leader.
She's lying. She's been found out in her own little scheme, and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her.
Rahat.
I know like 5 people are involved. There's no way it's just Akiko. I took Henry through the barracks to the council building. The official report is a lie. Lady Love dies. Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file.
Carmelina's conspiracy.
Oh my god, this is just getting deeper and deeper. She could have. What if Carmelina separately organized all the different suspects involved so that none of them knew about the other ones? Oh my god, that's so stylish. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phones you have been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Yes. I will save your progress before the next trial begins. Let's save this to file 2. Just in case.
Getting saved.
That's so fucking cool. Alright. Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated. Desolation cell with inhibitors. Investigator. Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the council. Rest in peace, my one audio headphones once again. What happened? What happened to them? What did you like? Those are the headphones I have. Did you drop them or did they just die? I don't know if you can hear me asking those questions. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there is something that warrants investigation? Left headphone snapped from the frame as I put it on? Jesus Christ. It's your afro, dude. Your afro's too big. It broke the headphones. Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for the island? Oh yes, Yuri. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, no, it was definitely Yuri. I don't even have to... do I have evidence? Yeah, no one else has any sort of evidence that... leads to anything.
Is this a fact?
I believe
Or
Yuri
retreat?
pushed Henry down the path to possession.
You've got nothing on me.
Thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
The facts and the truth.
Yuri
are not
accessed the
same.
vault that contains the books on demonology. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed. The plan?
Don't be naive, freak.
The freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories, and you're going along with it.
Pathetic.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and fiction.
I don't like this.
The plan will become clearer in later case files. There was a conspiracy at play, and I need you to trust me. If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction. I'll go back to the Idle Lands, and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to truth is a winding one.
This is nonsense.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare to lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct the truth. I can speak. Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault.
What?
What's that got to do with me? Which book? The Grimoire of Majida. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts?
Show me your truth.
Henry told me a stranger supplied him with the tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text.
What are you talking about?
And you think it was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this.
What business is it of yours?
I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
That's all I have! I have nothing to present. Come on.
The court finds Yuri guilty.
Yes.
How dare you?
This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council. Oh shit. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground.
What?
Yuri, be quiet. No, I am the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you and now I'm going to die.
We have achieved perfection.
These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out.
Don't test me.
Is this true, Yuri?
You don't know me.
She promised me a seat on the new council and to retrieve enchanted blue from the real world.
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
Nonsense.
Don't make me laugh.
I got Henry the books on demonology, sent him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry provided an answer. The truth lies within a conspiracy. That's so fucking rad. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access. Yes, save now.
Getting saved.
Oh my god. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Grace was our chief exorcist, and Henry was convicted for her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One Last Kiss seems to think she was set up to die. Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast the shadows from the terror and leave only truth visible. You didn't have me on the island 10 years ago. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated it at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss?
I don't like this.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines. She's on the island. A ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island.
Those are facts.
Is that so hard
But
to
are they the
believe,
truth?
Judge? Can you prove you are who you say you are? Haunted Complex Crescent Drifting Sands Satellite. Confirmation. Grace Bloodline's unique blood code.
Sure.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently. It's so nice to see everyone again. What do you have to do with the murder last night?
Investigator.
I was murdered 10 years ago, allegedly by Henry, who everyone here would have you believe is the council murderer.
Are you happy with your truth?
It makes you think, doesn't it? What if the two are linked? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? No, I believe she is a victim in all this. Well done, investigator. You have seen the truth clearly. Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trials continue. Lady Love dies. Drive us along the highway of truth. Ugh. I come every time that fucking transition happens. Alright, I think that Akiko was involved with the murder, but Carmelina was the one she herself murdered her because of the wedding ring. The wedding ring and the thing that Akiko It's the only one. She's the only one with a ring. No one else had a ring. No one. No one else has a ring. I think it was Carmelina. No one else had a ring. Yeah.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe Carmelina was the architect of her murder. Oh, that's great. This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it doesn't prove she's the perpetrator.
Craft is its own reward.
Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risk.
Show me your truth.
While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption. Architect?
We have achieved perfection.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on the barracks server. It showed the strangle marks on Grace's neck. Doomjazz took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone who wore a wedding ring.
Is this a fact?
Carmelina wore
Or
a
a
wedding
truth?
ring at the time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
Craft is its own reward.
This is tenuous, isn't it? Anything could have caused that mark, couldn't it? Doctor?
This is bad.
It is my firm opinion that this was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information.
How dare you?
Preposterous. The doctor could say anything to a pretty face.
What?
Back off, architect.
How dare you?
Leader. We'll see about that. Why would Architect Carmelina have killed Grace?
Got it.
Yuri gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council.
The investigator is here.
A dead exorcist means that the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace Bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. This sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very well.
Do your job.
Absolutely not. This is a farce. Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me your truth.
You have presented a veritable treasure trove of facts. Alright, here we go.
The court finds Carmelina guilty.
Oh, Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hands of the architect. Get owned. So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator.
You have no evidence.
What? How dare you?
What?
This is nonsense. This trial is over.
Do your job.
Henry will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idlelands. This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end the trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. Trials continue. Oh man, it feels so good. It feels so good to convict these assholes. It really does. It's kind of funny how the people who were the most asshole possible were the ones that were all guilty of something. Lady Love dies. Yep. Save my shit, please. What is this, Toho music? Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals. Fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them and how? Last night, the Taloned Hand of Death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused, or is there another truth skulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. How were they killed and why?
I don't.
I
like
have reason to
this.
believe the killer may not have breached the seals last night. There is evidence that points to one or more killers breaching the seals and planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. What about the murdered guards? They were murdered last night, but their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the council.
The facts and the truth
I will
are
show you the
not
truth.
same.
Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Okay, so... So the bodies were not actually the marshals. They were 2 prisoners that were transferred out from the... Use the factory through jingle. I just might. Maybe. The prisoner transfer. There were 2 prisoners that were transferred out and dressed up as marshals. So I think that... I don't know about Lydia, though. Her tire marks were at the... This is like a trap. Like, I don't want to convict Lydia because she's so nice. She's such a nice friend to me, and I don't want to believe that she could be involved in this, but I think she was. Because her knife... It was either Lydia or Akiko. Or both of them, like... But Akiko was already convicted of other stuff. The tires couldn't have been faked. And... Lydia's knife was there. And the repelling gear next to the tire marks. I'm sorry, Lydia. There's too much evidence. There's too much evidence to suggest that you did something. It makes me so sad to even consider the possibility that she was involved.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
The fairy woman is key to this crime. Are you kidding me, LD? I had nothing to do with the dead guards.
Show me your truth.
I found tire marks from Lydia's car on the roof of the council building.
What are you talking about, LD?
LD, that's circumstantial. I know I was up there and I shouldn't have been, but I was just watching the sunset like we used to. You remember the old days, right? I need more truth. More truth. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
I found repelling gear on the roof. And what truth is this? I believe she was trying to breach the council building.
If you can prove it.
Bullshit. Sure. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
I can break Lydia's alibi. Tell me about Lydia and Sam's alibi. Lydia told me she was at the Paradise Gates with Sam. They started the warm-up sequence and were waiting there while the murder happened. The Nightmare computer logs on the gate confirm this. The warm-up sequence was started at 23:57. Have you got anything that contradicts this? As it happens, an alibi for last night is irrelevant. The crimes began a number of days ago. What do you mean?
The investigator is here.
I have found evidence which suggests that the Daybreaks were involved with this crime, but their involvement did not occur last night.
Is this a fact?
They breached the Holy
Or a
Seals
trick?
to sow the seeds of crime 2 days ago. The crime was not one of opportunity. An opportunity was crafted and required prior planning. All evidence I present against them must be taken in this context. Whatever happened last night had the groundwork laid by the Daybreaks 2 days ago. What is this evidence? Trust me, Judge, when we get to it, we'll cover it. The truth is a meal. All ingredients need to be present. I wouldn't do this for anybody else, but there is a reason that I called the investigation freak out of exile. The court trusts you.
What?
What the hell? This isn't right.
The island feels bad.
Come on, LD.
Fancy a drink?
After all this time, how can you suspect us? We were waiting to leave paradise.
Bullshit.
This is a joke, LD. You've taken some facts and made a lie, not a truth.
What?
You've twisted the world into a new image. You are wrong, LD. Do not question my decision when you are within the domain of justice. We have stopped at the highway service station of truth. Lydia and Sam's alibi is broken. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
There is a maintenance hatch on the side of the council building near the tire tracks.
I have a bad feeling about this.
From the roof, someone could have gained access to it. Oh, come on, LD. Do you have anything to back this accusation up? The grate had been damaged when it was opened. A thin tool had been used to remove the anti-tamper seals and open it.
Is this a fact?
Lydia's combat
truth?
knife was found directly below the grate in the sea. The blade showed signs of damage, probably from forcing open the grate.
Crime cannot hide.
I think she breached the seals 2 days ago. I don't think Lydia did kill the guards. She's involved with the council murder, but that crime was set up in advance by Lydia.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We will cover this later in a later trial, but there were drag marks around the grate. Something had been dragged through the grate and into the building. Do you have any evidence for this? For another case file. For now, I am accusing Lydia of breaching the first seal. An unusual truth. How delicious. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Yeah, I don't see what else the tires and the repelling gear and stuff could have been. It can't be a red herring. Good work, Loved Eyes. I have considered your truth. Ruminating on the blah blah blah.
The court finds Lydia guilty.
You have been a faithful and devoted member of our glorious syndicate for so long. Why would you turn your back on us now? The penalty for this crime is death. You will be executed by a bullet of justice from the gun of truth. This is the end of your eternal road trip, Lydia. Why?
What the hell are you talking about?
God damn it, LD. I'm dead, right?
God damn it, LD.
Damn it all to hell.
Crime is repulsive.
The punishment is execution. Tell me everything, Lydia. It wasn't supposed to work out this way. This was designed to be unsolvable. I never thought you'd be brought back. I helped so I could leave these islands behind. I don't care about Perfect 25. Helped who? Witness. He said if I helped, I could leave the syndicate. I knew it! Everyone's involved! Everyone's involved! There's gonna be no one left! Fuck. He said if I helped, I could leave the syndicate.
The gods are displeased.
Holy men like me? A foul accusation by a sinner. Help with what? Deliver a cargo. I don't know what it was. Heavy as hell, though. Almost cracked the axles. I just had to get it into the council building a couple days ago. That's the demon box. How come we left so much evidence at the scene? Not very master assassin of you. I got spooked. I completed the job, but on the way out, I felt someone near me. Couldn't see who it was, but I didn't like it. It was probably one last kiss. I assumed no one would notice the breach since the island was about to end, so I got the hell out.
I don't like this.
What was the cargo? No idea. I didn't ask questions. I just got it inside the council building. It was a black security crate. What about the other seals? God damn it. Yeah, those two.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I assume Sam helped you.
What are you talking
No,
about,
LD. It was just me. I really doubt that. You were going to leave the syndicate by yourself?
You are making a wrong decision.
It's okay, Lydia. I can't live here without you, can I? If you're guilty, I'm guilty, aren't I? That face is amazing. We promised each other too much, didn't we? That can't be for nothing, can it? We work together for witness. If Lydia is going to die, I want to go with her. Heaven sounds better than an island without her, doesn't it?
What?
It was 2 days ago, LD. I don't know what the hell happened in that building last night, but we were in there 2 days ago.
It's the truth, isn't it?
We followed Witness's plan and opened all the seals. We took his crate through and hid it in the penthouse.
Crime cannot hide.
The crime to end all crime set up 2 days ago. We have a conspiracy, Loved Eyes.
This island is full of sinners.
There is no conspiracy.
Under the gaze of the gods.
The guilty are trying to take me down with them, jealous of my righteousness in the face of their heresy.
Bullshit.
That's a bag of crap. You promised me and Sammy we'd be able to leave the syndicate if we helped.
If you can prove it, sure.
We knew we shouldn't. We knew whatever you were planning would be an atrocity. We've been here too long.
You are making a wrong decision.
There are only so many millennia that can be endured, aren't there?
What do you believe, LD?
The world needs to be seen. Islands kill the mind, don't they? The truth becomes clearer. If Lydia didn't kill the marshals, who did? The truth is still clouded. We need another accusation.
Believe what you want.
No, the new island is waiting and this one is dying. I am the leader and will humor this only for a little longer. Move on.
Witnessing conspiracy.
God, I didn't expect the trials to be this insane. This is freaking fun. I feel like I'm playing Ace Attorney. KHX is missing. KHX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second holy seal that protects the council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. Our craftsman KHX is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second holy seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX?
I have a bad feeling about this.
He's dead. Lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead. The fangs of death gripped this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Oh. So I think it was Yuri, because there's a lot of connection between Crimson Acid and KHX, but aside from him being obsessed with her and the tuft of hair found at the scene, which could just be a product of the obsession with Crimson, I think Yuri is more of a suspect because his ring was found in KHX's hand, which that's not good. And the boat rides, which were shut down so that no one would see the body. So I think it was Yuri. I think it's more likely that it was Yuri. Although getting the secret of the second seal, it could be either of them, honestly. But I don't see Crimson. I don't know. Although it could have been that Crimson killed him to hide the fact that she stole the second seal secret from him. But then what would the ring, how would the ring connect at all to how would the ring connect any other way? I think it has to be Yuri, because otherwise the ring is why would he have the ring? I think a lot of this is as a red herring. Unless Crimson planted the ring on him. Well, she didn't know that he was going to rat him out. Or rat her out, because he didn't send the letter, so... Yeah. I think it was Yuri. I think the ring cinches it. It could be either of them. I could be wrong. I'm acknowledging now.
Crime is repulsive.
I could be wrong, but I think, yeah, I believe Yuri is behind the disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
Oh, by the way, as if Yuri isn't enough of a dickhole, he's got a fucking Bluetooth headset on. Like, you can't be more of a jackass. KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. How do you know it belongs to Yuri?
I have a bad feeling about
Lydia
this.
confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held on to it in death to give us a clue.
Oh, so pathetic.
Someone is trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it at the scene. Is there any evidence that the ring had been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have been done before rigor mortis set in.
I will be on the next council.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island on the same day that KHX went missing.
I don't like this.
Yuri picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri?
Pathetic.
Shutting down the boats is one of my duties. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Paradise feels wrong.
Why do it early? Who cares about the boats? They were only there for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early. So what? I was just getting more work done.
Show me your truth.
That's all I really have. The drag marks, I mean, they don't really link Yuri, do they? There are drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get the key to the second seal and tried to hide his body. Oh, there was a space helmet with the pedals. I don't know if that'll come up. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce.
Show me your truth.
Yeah, that's all I have. The truth shines like the moon on a cloudless night. Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
I have been chosen.
Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty.
We have achieved perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out. We'll get to you later. And you got it by force?
This is unacceptable.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How'd you get the key from him?
Freak.
His laptop was unlocked. It wasn't hard to find.
Don't make me laugh.
I copied the file, dumped his body, and left.
This is nonsense.
I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. Such a... God, the writing is so good. There is no jury.
The court finds Yuri guilty.
It's like a fucking DS noise right there. This game could be on the DS, honestly. Lady Love does. Yep, save. This reminds me of Hotel Dusk. If you guys have never played Hotel Dusk, Room 215, you need to play that fucking game. It is so good. That needs a remake on the Switch. That needs a remake. The second Holy Seal. The Council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second Holy Seal. What is the second Holy Seal, and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice. Oh my god. With the help of KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside our solar system. The door in the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Sure.
The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key. Or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Already have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? Does there? Did anyone else get the seal? I think it was... No, wait, Yuri did. Because... I found the space helmet with his pedals. I mean, that's not concrete, but like... There is more truth to find. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. I think Yuri was also involved. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. He's already guilty twice now, but you know, fuck him even more. I believe Yuri had a plan to get through the seal.
Don't be snide with me.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me. Yuri was found guilty of KHX's murder, and KHX created the second seal. But I need more than that. Do you have any evidence of him going through the second seal?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Yuri slipped up under questioning and admitted to knowing the details about the second seal. Something he'd only know if he went through the seal. Just using the obelisks doesn't mean you would know what is on the other side of the door in the council building. You would have to step through to find out. That doesn't prove he was in there last night. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what the inside of the second seal looked like.
Show me your truth.
True. However, the council have to traverse the plateau in space and use astronaut helmets to do so. One had been discarded outside the entrance to the second seal.
Is this a fact?
The same pink petals that Yuri wears in his hat were found in the same spot.
What are you talking about?
Is this a joke? Petals? Is this all you've got, freak?
Show me your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The nightmare computer attached to the obelisk shows that Yuri accessed it. This means he knows the secret of the second holy seal and had the data key from KHX.
You've got nothing on me.
It doesn't prove anything, freak. It doesn't mean I went through the seal. He's right.
Show
Present
me
your
your
evidence.
truth.
I can break Yuri's alibi. Tell me about Yuri's alibi. Alright, Siwush. He claims he was in the celebratory gardens during the directing the Ferrywoman. The architect said she saw him earlier in the evening as he left to perform his duties. Do you have anything that contradicts this?
The facts and the truth.
Lydia
are not
told
the
me that
same.
Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder.
I don't like this.
Yuri claims that's a byproduct of the burst from the reality folding drive. There have been instances of that.
Paradise feels wrong.
At the precise time when the entire council were murdered, a troubling coincidence that points to a truth.
Nonsense.
A coincidence proves nothing.
Paradise feels wrong.
It doesn't have to. All I have to show is that there is a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility, and there is a possibility that you weren't where you say you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communications blackouts, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare. The court agrees. Yuri Knight's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
That's all I have. He might not have been in there, but the helmet is something.
The court finds Yuri guilty.
Crime cannot hide.
Was this part of your orders, Yuri?
Paradise feels wrong.
This is of anything to do with Carmelina's child. What child?
Don't test me.
Truth lies within her alibi. Need to disprove Carmelina's alibi, investigator.
How dare you?
I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by the judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. The building logs confirm her entry at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder. But are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out onto his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime, and return, doesn't it? and the building logs would have registered her returning.
Sorry.
That's true.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
When Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
I am the leader.
That is absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors. Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts?
Is this a fact?
I found Carmelina's
Or a
son
treat?
hidden in a vault on the mountain. His name was Dainanagate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors.
Got it.
From this vault, the corridors connect Witness's apartment and the council building.
Crime cannot hide.
In the 5 minutes Witness was out on his balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used the corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. User LLD traveled between the exits of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
This is all a lie that the investigator cooked up. I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Love Dies is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse?
Got it.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside of the penthouse back to Dainanagate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Loved Eyes. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors, get Dainanagate, and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
Crime is repulsive.
She claimed it was to work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who's the father? Unknown. This sounds like a conspiracy. Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken. I took Carmelina's pet killer through the seal.
Don't test me.
You took Dainanagate through the seal? And the rest of the seals. I delivered the killer to the penthouse. Can you prove that? I'm going down anyway. The third seal is a bloodlock. Dainanagate has council blood. How? Carmelina found out that Ai's Kwame was Henry's father and got herself pregnant with him. She needed a killer with council blood to get through the third seal. Holy shit, dude.
You have no evidence.
Nonsense! Lies! She got herself a killer that could bypass the seal.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
And the fourth seal? You need to have godliness for that one. She took godflesh from Crying Grudge and fused it to Dainanagate. This opened the barrier right up.
What?
I did no such thing.
Don't test me.
What happened after that? The kid was supposed to kill everyone, and the second seal would leave him locked in the penthouse. I waited for him to finish. The council were just coming out of their meditation, so they should have all gone down easily. Then I heard gunshots, and the kid came limping out. He created some kind of magic portal in the wall and disappeared. You're suddenly cooperative.
Nonsense.
I've been played. Carmelina messed up, and now I'm going to get a bullet for it. If I'm going down, so is she. What about Henry? Was he part of the plan? Of course. He was the scapegoat. Set up to look like the killer years ago. What about the blood in Henry's stomach? After the kid disappeared, I went in to get blood from the council. I bottled it and made Henry drink it outside. It was supposed to be the perfect cover. I only grabbed a bit of blood. It was everywhere. I don't know what it was, but there was something weird in the shadows of that room. Yuri has confessed, and Henry's alibi is broken.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Anything to say, Carmelina?
How dare you?
You sniveling little servants. I am trying to achieve perfection. I created Perfect 25.
I beg your pardon?
This is how you repay me? You all make me sick. You turn on each other as soon as it aids you.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Did you create a child to kill the council? Don't dare to accuse me, freak. I have nothing to say to you.
The court finds Lydia guilty.
Man. We're not even halfway done the case files yet. I might have to split this up. I don't know. There's a lot of case files to go through. A third seal. The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find who opened the lock on the night of the murder. Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so we may gorge on justice. What is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. Yuri has already given us a confession. He says he took Dainonagate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for this part in the second seal, and Dainonagate is already dead. Do you believe there is more going on here? Did someone else go through this seal? Well, the only other person who had Godflesh was Sam. And Witness took the Godflesh. Yeah, someone else went through the seal. There's more truth to find. Yuri has testified that heaven was set up as the scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Who went through it? It was either Sam or Witness. No, it wasn't the Godflesh, it was the blood. And there was the Chiller, Sam. Oh yeah, they had to go through the third seal to put the demon box in the penthouse. So yeah, no, it was Sam. Yeah. Yeah, it was Sam as well. And the missing, yeah, Kafka Memory's blood. Yep. Yeah. When he went to get his prescription, he took the blood from the clinic.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I believe Sam went through the bloodlock. We already have a confession from the Daybreaks. They went through all of the seals 2 days ago. Nevertheless, we must examine the evidence.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I think Crimson and the doctor might be innocent. Like, what did he really do? Oh no. He might be complicit in one of the cases, actually, now that I think about it. Doomjazz caught Sam snooping around his clinic. He discovered that a sample of council blood had been taken. That blood was Kafka Memories.
What do you believe, Aldi?
What? I wasn't snooping. I was there to collect my prescription. Doctor, can you be sure the blood sample was taken when you found Sam snooping? No, timestamps aren't recorded.
Show me your truth.
Sam has a secret whiskey distillery in the Dead Zone. I found a medical refrigeration unit there. Inside was a blood vial with a scratched-off label. The only letter I can make out is K, presumably for Kafka.
I have a bad feeling
Kafka
about
Memory
this.
logged into the bloodlock 2 days ago without the rest of the council. Why is that important? We need to know who went through last night.
I don't like this.
I don't believe we do. I think the key to this case is what happened 2 days ago.
Show me your truth.
A truth pulled from the depths of mystery is set before us. I have considered the truth.
The court finds Sam
There we go.
guilty.
Okay, cool. We already have a confession of guilt from Yuri. How do Sam and Lydia figure into this?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Sam and Lydia confessed that they didn't go through last night. They entered the penthouse several days ago. This was to deposit the killer demon. Do you believe they're involved in the same plot? No, I believe there are two competing conspiracies. Very well. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves...
The court finds Yuri and Dainonagate guilty.
Is that how you pronounce that? Really? I'm not gonna start pronouncing it that way. Man, look at that triple. Look at that 3 people. Lady Love dies. Yep, save my game. Thank you.
Game saved.
This song is so good. Alright, the 4th Holy Seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. The 4th Holy Seal lies deep within the dense fog of abstruse mysteries this island has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is the 4th Holy Seal? It requires godliness to pass through. godliness. How did the council pass through it?
Don't test me.
Montserrat owned a piece of Crying Grudge's flesh as a pendant. This would allow him to open the seal. That means the council can only enter with Montserrat. Yuri has already given us a confession. He says he took Dainanagate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Dainanagate is already dead. Do you believe there is more going on here? Did someone else go through this seal? Yes.
The facts
Someone
and
else
the
went through
truth
the seal.
are not the same.
We have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is it the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? Yes, more truth.
Is this a fact or a truth?
Yuri has testified that Hendry was set up as a scapegoat. Change your truth. Who breached the fourth seal and found themselves at the scene of the carnage? Yeah, I don't see what else Witness could have done with this. Yeah. I think everyone's just fucking guilty
Crime
of
is
everything.
repulsive.
I believe Witness is the one who went to the seal.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Heresy.
Show me your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I went to see Crying Grudge. He told me that Witness carved a lump of his flesh off.
Don't test me.
I believe he went to the seal using that lump of flesh. The god was defiled. What is this heresy?
Got it.
Crying Grudge has some stories to tell. His flesh was used to breach the fourth seal. Unthinkable.
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
Sam told me that the god flesh he had in his safe was being stored for Witness, who said it was for the good of the Syndicate. Sam claims to not know what it was when he was given it. You blindly accepted god flesh, Mr. Daybreak.
Is this a joke, LD?
Witness is a holy man, isn't he? He has never been officially ordained. His heart is holy. He works for our gods, doesn't he? He is an old friend, isn't he? You always help old friends, don't you? How do you kill him? He's a skeleton. The Syndicate comes first.
Show me your truth.
That's it. What about Witness's alibi? Tell me about the alibi for Witness to the end. Witness and Carmelino were in Witness's... Oh, this is when the phone comes into play, and the demon code box. Witness and Carmelino were in Witness's apartment last night. She arrived at about 9, and they stayed there until summoned for the crisis meeting. While in his apartment, Witness received a call from Akiko to report Henry's escape. The apartment logs confirm his story. Witness interrupted his conversation with Carmelina to use his phone at midnight. How is that relevant? That was the time when the council were murdered. I believe this is relevant later. Do you have anything that contradicts his alibi? Nothing. I don't believe he left his apartment last night. Very well. His alibi is unbroken. You haven't been able to break Witness's alibi. You can't prove that he went through the seal.
Crime is repulsive.
But what if he went through it before the crime, to set up the crime? You can't prove that either. If you believe Witness is guilty of murdering the council, you can try to prove it in that trial, not this one. Yuri already confessed to taking Dainanagate to the seals. The truth is revealed. The truth is known. The truth proves...
The court finds Yuri and Dainonigate
Alright, whatever.
guilty.
He's just in a different case. We have a confession from the Daybreaks. They went through all of the seals 2 days ago. Bizarre truths, dangerous facts, the fear of mystery.
The court finds Sam guilty.
For his confessed involvement 2 days ago. Alright. Boom. I don't know why my nose is so itchy tonight, man. Ah. Here we go. The dead killer demon. Demonic invasions occur most islands, and the marshals hunt the demons down. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? You have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truth in play grows bizarre like an old tree grows gnarled. A killer demon. What killer demon?
I don't like this.
I found a dead killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. A killer demon in the council penthouse. What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukata bullet that came from Montserrat's gun and the killer demon's head.
Paradise feels wrong.
Anything to do with your cargo, Lydia? Black security crate?
I don't like this.
That's it. It really contained a killer demon? Looks like it.
Paradise feels wrong.
That makes Witness guilty. Working in the light of the gods makes me guilty of nothing. You need to prove any accusations in court. He's right, Love Dies. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. Well... yeah, the crates were in the bunker. There's the remote receiver that he had. Yeah. Yeah, it was him. Everyone's gonna die.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
The righteous man transgressed. Witness is the origin of the killer demon.
Are their gods work in esoteric ways?
Laughable. I'm a holy man, not a sinner.
Got it.
I found the killer demon along with a demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate. It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles covered in holy wards. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the council.
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact or a truth?
There is a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial.
Blasphemy!
That is an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence.
Got it.
That lab has the same crates as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it.
Endless heresy on this island!
A heretical accusation. How could I have done that? There is a tunnel running from Sam's bar to the dead zone. Witness had been using it to access the dead zone.
The end times are looming.
Seen by who? A sinner who that would besmirch the name of a holy man?
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
Carmelina confessed to me that Witness maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker.
Blasphemy!
Lies, lies, lies!
The end times are looming.
This is a persecution of the holy.
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact
Last night at midnight,
or a truth?
Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the penthouse. The receiver was designed to open the crate when it received the call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council.
Surely this is a joke.
A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Is this a fact?
Why not
Or a
explain
truth?
how the phone number you dialed matches the receiver?
I am innocent in the eyes of the gods.
I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone in a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate.
I am innocent in the eyes of the gods.
Eyes.
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
We have the testimony of Lydia and Sam.
Blasphemy!
People who face the death sentence and have nothing to lose.
Another sinner.
They can say whatever they want. There is no consequence when you stand over the precipice of execution. He's right, investigator.
Show me
Alright,
your
well
truth.
there you go. Everything else puts him in the Jimmy Jam. Here we go. You're guilty.
The court finds Witness to the
Pachoo,
end.
pachoo, pachoo,
Guilty.
pachoo. Get owned. Get owned. You have overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
Endless heresy on this island.
Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
You have all strayed from the path, and the gods weep.
Crime is repulsive.
I hope they weep for you as well. What was the play here? Killer Demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the Killer Demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. That sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council. Just the presence of the Killer Demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful truth. Guilty as fuck. Oh my god, we still have it's fucking 10 p.m. almost, and we still have like what 6 case files to go. The crime to end all crimes. Last night the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? The crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The Paradise Killer. Title drop. Who killed the council? The truth has aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so we may sip on a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If the killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Does change your truth? Shows the ultimate truth. Yeah, no. I think it was Dainanagate. I mean, they were both shot. But he had a knife that was also covered in council blood. It was him and the demon. I think he was there first, and then the demon got let out. Because otherwise, he would have been killed by the demon also. He would not have been able to fight off a demon, I don't think. If the council couldn't. Yeah.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
How do they... Dainanagate? This is the Paradise Killer.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Before he killed himself, Dainanagate told me he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was a bear besides a knife, combat training equipment.
This is nonsense.
These trials are over. This is a big lie. No, it isn't. Dainanagate confessed everything.
Show me your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I found a knife covered in the council's blood on Dainanagate's corpse. If he didn't kill the council, the only way he could have got that knife is if someone had taken it to the penthouse and splashed blood on it before taking it to him. That is extremely unlikely.
Show me your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Dainanagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Monsterrat and left blood splattered in the penthouse. This proves that he got through the seals. Leader Monsterrat shot him. Presumably in self-defense, Dainanagate attacked as the council's meditation finished. Monsterrat was attacked, but as he fired his gun, wounding Dainanagate. Monsterrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seems to be carrying a weapon. I believe Leader Monsterrat was the most awake while the others were still coming around from their meditation. Dainanagate got to him, but as he attacked, Monsterrat shot. Fled after the bullet went through him.
Show me your truth.
I don't like this.
We know he breached the Fourth Holy Seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just turn around and go home after making it to the entrance of the penthouse.
Show me your truth.
Here we go.
The court finds Dainanagate guilty.
That is already dead. Poor guy. He's like the biggest victim in all of this. Born as a secret killer bastard child. The tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Scarlet has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hiding within. Review the evidence, investigator. Alright. So, we have all of this evidence mounting up to Carmelina's conspiracy. Oh boy. This is all new evidence we've discovered in the trial, which will be... yeah. Alright. Reveal the conspiracy. Here we go. bring this bitch down, and you explain this conspiracy, and you refine the truth from the ore of crime.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I believe that Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Yeah. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the Syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council?
Crime is repulsive.
She knows the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it?
Got it.
Witness testified that he is worried that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her crafts. Dude, everyone. Oh my god.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina had a secret child, Dainanagate. She kept him hidden in trans-dimensional corridors that she built with her skills as the architect.
I don't like this.
His father was Ai's Kiwami. The council blood from his father would allow Dainanagate to breach the bloodlock on the third holy seal.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina presumably learned that Henry had been fathered illegitimately by Ai's and had been kept a secret. That meant she could get a secret child as well. Oh, you know what?
The facts and the truth are not the
Doom
same.
Jazz, I wouldn't call him complicit, but he did possibly help fuck up the birth records. So I don't know. When I found him, he told me his mission had been to kill the council. He had a knife slick with the blood of the council members. He completed his mission. He would birth a new syndicate, dying for Carmelina's sins.
Crime cannot hide.
Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the god-crying grudge to get through the fourth seal. She fused it to his body.
Don't test me.
Yuri said he took Dainanagate through the seals.
Paradise feels wrong.
Yuri confessed to being recruited by Carmelina.
When love dies,
Yuri is guilty of going
all
through
that
the second
remains
seal.
are the facts. Crime cannot hide.
Yuri got the key from the second seal from KHX under orders from Carmelina.
I don't like this.
I believe Yuri helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology.
Is this a fact?
If Henry became possessed
Or
by a
a
demon,
truth?
it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put into play.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Henry's possession called for an exorcism.
Crime cannot hide.
Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace bloodlines to give him a prior history of murder, and he didn't step up. Carmelina intervened and killed Grace herself.
Don't test me.
A demonically possessed citizen would be the perfect tool.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina recruited Akiko into her plan.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Akiko aided her by purposefully leaving Henry alone with Grace.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko faked Henry's escape, putting an impossible killer into play.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko knew the first seal marshals would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals. Yeah.
Is this a fact?
Carmelina's
or a
plan
truth?
was achieved by using her trans-dimensional corridors. Wow.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Her alibi looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he got a call.
Got it.
She knew Akiko would call at the right time and use that opportunity to slip out of Witness's apartment, get Dainanagate, and deliver her to the council building. Do you have anything else to say, Architect?
What?
You people would have nothing if it weren't for me.
This is nonsense.
All these islands that you drifted along on. Your tragic little lives. All given to you by me.
I am the leader.
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your homes.
I beg your pardon.
I have never been rewarded for my work. Never been on the council. Always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world. Just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Was this worth it?
Do your job.
It would have been. You shouldn't have been called down. I'd crafted a perfect lie.
Paradise feels wrong.
How did you know you'd be made leader during the crisis?
Craft is its own reward.
That's the irony. I didn't expect Justice Incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the plan on the next island?
Do your job.
When the chips are down, every one of the syndicate is a coward and a sycophant. All want your little bits of power and for your little lives to carry on ticking by.
This is nonsense.
The next council would be scared, all seniority would be gone, and I would be the one that had crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the throne.
What?
My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for you.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
The Grand Marshal would give you a loyal army to make sure of it.
Paradise feels wrong.
The plan failed. The truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth. A vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Your punishment is death. Got her. We got her! Yeah, this bitch! The Onyxian claws of conspiracy tear at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence, investigator. Witnesses conspiracy. Yeah, he got the demon god flesh that he used to get the seals. Yeah. He did it for holy reasons, to cleanse the council,
The
I guess.
facts and the truth are not the same.
I believe that Witness initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. Witness had become a fanatic. He has radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods. He believed the Syndicate has strayed from the holy mission, and I believe he wanted to put the fear of the gods in us.
Don't test me.
Monstrat was devolving into paranoia and becoming a dictator. Witness has repeatedly voiced his opposition to Monstrat's plans for the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
I don't like this.
Carmelina told me about Witness becoming rebellious against Monstrat's plans.
Got it.
Witness openly rejected Monstrat's plans to wipe certain events from history and tighten his grip over the Syndicate members.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Witness has become obsessed with the idea of cleansing tide of demons. Like the ancient Great Flood, he wants the Syndicate to be forced to start again.
Is this a fact or a truth?
The key to Witness's plan was planting a killer demon inside the council penthouse. That demon would kill the council and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden inside the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He'd imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. Sam has a secret tunnel running from his bar to the Dead Zone. Witness used that to subvert the security on the Dead Zone and get in. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam into his conspiracy by promising to let them leave the Syndicate on the next island. Two ex-assassins are perfect tools. Witness got the demon containment crate into the council building by using Lydia. He rappelled down from the roof of the penthouse and took it in through the maintenance grate.
Crime cannot hide.
Sam went through the third seal using the blood of Kafka memory several days before the crime. How did she carry a crate in when she said it was heavy enough to almost break the axles of her car?
Don't test me.
For the fourth seal, Witness took Godflesh from Crying Grudge to bypass the barrier.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Sam has the Godflesh in his bar. He presumably used it to get through the fourth seal.
Crime is repulsive.
Lydia and Sam worked together to get the demonic crates through the seals and into the penthouse a few days before the murder. The plan isn't foolproof. There were too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else, but the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. Use the killer demon as the messenger of angry gods to reshape the Syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truths, this is one of the worst. Why, Witness?
Surely this is a joke.
I am surrounded by sin and heresy. Every time this portrait comes up, I keep thinking he's doing a dab, but he's not. You're all focused on the islands and your own little ambitions.
The gods are radiant.
What about the gods? What about our holy mission? All but one of the pyramids sit empty, and we have existed for millennia.
This island is full of sinners.
We are an embarrassment to the gods. Syndicate needed rebranding, rebuilding.
I don't like this.
And you would be the one to do it?
You sinners, a lie and a scheme.
Who is irrelevant? More important is why and how.
The gods are watching us.
We established the priority in our faith. Resume our holy mission, bathe in the radiance of our gods.
The gods are displeased.
I must die a martyr. I tried. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords.
Surely this is a joke.
I wasn't enough though. The sin on this island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Got like, what, 2 death sentences now? 3? The Parlor of Justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truth as expected? Did the esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice. The trials end. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is... execute! Holy shit! Shot her! Architect Carmelina. The verdict is... got 2 convictions. Damn! Carmelina Silence executed. Crimson Acid. The verdict is... good job. Dr. Doom Jazz. The verdict is... yay! The accused, Henry Division. The verdict is... yay! He's still possessed by a demon, though. The Fairy Woman, Lydia Daybreak. The verdict is... she is the one I am most bummed about to kill. That really is sad. She was like my favorite person. She was so nice. Sam Daybreak. The verdict is... Henry's the only one who really said you didn't fuck. It's true. Maybe that's the real secret. The only people that are innocent are the ones that you can fuck. Witness to the end. The verdict is... Secretary Yuri Knight. The verdict is... 5 convictions. Damn. The Unforgiving Spectre. One last kiss. The verdict is... man, she's a ghost. What am I gonna do anyway? Can you convict her? This makes me wonder if you can convict some people. I don't think you can. The Hidden Killer, Dananagate. The verdict is... well, he's already dead, so... The Bizarre Killer Demon. The verdict is... the Killer Demon! I mean... You have proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You've earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Cool, the ID lock on my weapon wore off. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits for us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, truth, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? This courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Love dies. I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interests of Perfect 25.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Thank you, Judge. I will be my honor to execute justice. When you are ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rear view mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you through the Paradise Gates to Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Justice has been served. Those of you which have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. Was it literally everyone? No. A marshal shall take Henry back to his cell. You should have watched. You should have watched. You'll have to wait to see it on YouTube. Bad. Marshals will clear away the executioner. They will not be remembered. Will not be honored. Oh. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We are on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dies we're talking about. Wow. I'm a cool hero on the new island. Oh, look, it's got a big fucking blood splatter on the ones I killed. Damn. Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you make, you believed in Paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. I hope that crime can be eradicated and Paradise can be perfect. That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You are right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you have finished executing justice, please move to the next island. So, I have a question. What if I go talk to Dr. Doomjazz, right? Let's see what happens. Can I just, like, oh my god, wait. His yacht is fucking crashed in the thing. Yo, Shinji is on the dock. He wasn't there before. Oh no, did that put new Shinjis on the island? I hope it's only that one. You sunk your boat.
Want to play doctor?
Always do, Love Dies. Send the old girl off at the end of an island.
Wonderful.
Time to move on. Fresh start. Embrace the future.
My favorite investigator.
Are you looking forward to the future, Love Dies? The sun will come up on a new island. The warm light dancing on the ocean. The start of something new. Come to play doctors and nurses one last time before the end of the island. I could execute him if I wanted. No, I mean, he did help cover up the records. I'll see you on the next island.
Fabulous.
I have a new yacht that needs christening, Love Dies. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I wonder. I should make a third save file where I just fucking execute everybody and see what happens. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that later or another time or something. We have another Shinji. Ah! I fell.
Respawning.
Everything's fucking falling apart now. I can't even go to the pyramid. They broke the jet ski. Try using this jet ski? Don't answer that. I really don't care. I managed to get it to the top of the pyramid and back. Not sure it could do that again, though. Laters! Huh, I think he's not supposed to be there after the jet ski's broken. Let's go talk to, Henry. I can't call Lydia. Wait.
Sorry.
No answer. Guess I'm gonna have to walk everywhere now that Lydia's been executed. Oh my god, did that eat a blood crystal? Oh my god. Wow. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Let's go talk to Henry. Yeah, I don't know if like the ending changes if you execute everyone or not. I wonder if there's like 8 endings. I have for car, but only to go to the next island. That's it. Which we will do eventually. But let's talk to everyone first. Hmm? Oh. Well. I forgot how not fun it was walking around. Oh, hey.
What do you want, freak?
By executing Akiko, you have destroyed any hope of Perfect 25. At least try to redeem yourself by executing the true murderer. True justice has already been served. Justice? Akiko would only ever act to protect the council. I don't know how you tricked Judge, but you'll never trick me. Now execute Henry before this island shuts down. He doesn't deserve to see its magnificent end. Bitch.
That was quite a fucking show!
I'm amazed that I'm still here. We're scapegoated. I was just doing my job.
The demon wants to see this island.
I appreciate it.
Scorched into nothing.
It's the first time someone has stood up for me. I sent my entire life adrift. The world happened around me. I moved between currents. Nothing I did was ever good enough. Nothing ever worked. No one wanted me. You believed in the truth. Thank you. Farewell. Can't leave this island. I'm just a shit-munching citizen. There are a load more for you to abduct on the next island, right? I've got a demon in me. Can't have that on your precious new island, can you? Goodbye, Henry.
I'm shocked.
Oh, fucking
Stunned.
ever. Damn. Just gotta die. That weird ass game that came out for Second Life. You need worlds? Yeah, I mean, a lot of walking simulators have some overlap with worlds. Especially if they adopt the sort of retro, low fidelity aesthetic, you know? Let's talk to Crimson. Lady's back in town.
Good work.
You got your gun back, justice has been served, and the PPU will be reborn on Perfect 25. I got a favor to ask. I'm not surprised. You need people for the Paradise Psycho unit, right? Wanna be on the team? I'm the glamour of the battlefield, and I have a good stock of secrets. Yeah. You're hired.
Thank you.
I want a corner office.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Fine by me. You need something before the end of the island, boss? Farewell. I'll see you on the next island, Crimson. Sure thing, lady. You know what? Let's make a save by the car, and we'll see what the ending's like, and then we'll see if anything changes if I execute people. I really thought some kind of creepypasta shit was happening. I really thought some kind of weird creepypasta fucking shit happened. Shout out to the Unreal Engine 4, by the way. This is the power of Unreal Engine 4.
Paradise Killer.
Thank you, Epic Games, for the best engine ever. These loading images are kick-ass. Oh, I have to turn motion blur back off. Oh, I have to walk my ass all the way back over to Crimson, because I want to hire her before I go to the new thing. I can't believe that, man. I have to get Shinji? Fuck that. Too bad you can't execute Shinji. That'd be great. I might have to remove these duplicate clips because they're gonna clog up the fucking clip list, and then fucking if people you know, there's gonna be too many. There's not too many, they're just duplicates of the same ones. I don't count them as separate clips.
Good.
Alright, let's just hire her again.
Thank you.
But I don't want them, you know, I don't want them soaking up views for the top 10. Alright, let's try walking a different way to Lydia so we don't break everything. Or not Lydia, but her car. Because Lydia's fucking dead.
Getting saved.
There's the car for Bumps' car fetish pleasure. There's the car. With Lydia gone, I guess I need to drive out of here. Is it time to go? Time to get out of here. Closing Island Sequence 24 applications. Ready for Island Sequence 25. Perfect 25 awaits. A new island, a new council. The syndicate has been changed forever. Facts and truth. Truth and facts. Paradise needed saving. Was it worth it? Was it saved? I breathed life back into paradise. Time for Perfect 25. Whoa. I'm gonna miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths were right. I guess I'll never know. I hope Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they were. They all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This game was one of the most fun games I played all year. One of the most fun mystery games I've ever played. One of the most fun walking simulator games I've ever played. Out of a 10, I'd probably give the game like a 9. It was just bulletproof, man. Fantastic game. Great visuals, great audio, great music, great story writing, great character writing. Small indie team does it again. Oh my god. It's gonna jam out for a sec. I know. I think if you start the trial immediately, it just goes to shit. Oh. And you as Mega Man X. Ha ha ha. So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events. The strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This is the Syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one that can save paradise. Love cannot be defeated. Wow. Sequel Inbound? I don't know about that. And that would be cool though. But probably not happen for another like 3 years. Yeah, final thoughts on this game are just wow. I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away by how good this was. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. Just perfectly written mystery. Keeps you guessing until the very end. The visual style, all the design and art direction was fantastic. It has like the whole vaporwave aesthetic thing, but it does it better. It does it in its own thing, its own style. Soundtrack perfect, you know. It was just fun. It was just really fun. I have not had that much fun playing a walk-around game in a long time. Top 5 games I've played this year? That's tough. Like games that came out this year or games I played this year? Because I haven't really played a lot of new games this year. This was like one of the only games I played this year at all. Top 5 games I played this year were probably... what else have I played this year? I'm gonna put some... I'm gonna stop this recording before I go into my top 5 games. So, everyone who's watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Everyone's watching on stream right now, of course. Thank you for tuning in for this. But everyone watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends if you enjoyed watching this game. And if you know, if you're just popping in right now, I'd recommend buying this game. It's fantastic. Yeah, make sure to do all the stuff down in the description, and see you guys in the next video.